begun. Where did the session begin?
Literally
So
the beginning, like
we all gathered at the Star Lodge. I think this was called Star Lounge, Star Lodge. To meet
Yep.
Terry Bolano.
Right. So we met at the place, and Belando. Terry
Bolano.
Terry Belando.
No, Bolano.
Oh, we I don't remember anything. So who wants to do the recap?
it was
okay.
literally the first session.
I don't
Yeah.
remember it, Harry.
Oh,
Well, Harry, if you're so confident, go ahead.
I mean, yeah. After the encounter, we kind of just got acquainted at the Star Lodge, and then there were multiple things we could do around the city after essentially like after we convened, I suppose. Era chose to go to the museum, which was closed. Desmond and Cornell went to a potion shop. That's all that happened. They just quickly went in, went out, and then they went to go perform for the Queen, earn some money. Actually, not sure where Remy and Rex went. Did you guys go there, or did you just turn in?
No,
No.
they just turned in. Pretty much.
Yeah, okay. And then after that, we woke up, and early morning we went to Arteria, and we saw a ghoul. Arteria. Okay, yeah. Why? What the fuck? We saw a ghoul on the way there. Scared it off supposedly, and then when we arrived there, immediately we were put into combat, as it seems the Terry's crew was being essentially held hostage by some unknown people, and after the combat, this is where we are.
Alright. Swap our music out. But the exact moment we had left off, you guys had slain the 4 unknown individuals who, as Harry said, were keeping the remainder of Terry's crew hostage. Terry, immediately after it seemed that the immediate danger had left, he rushed into the tent and untied Ither, who informed all of you that while most of the crew was here, one member of the crew, Mila, was taken down further into the ruins. That is the moment that we left off. Currently, Terry and Ither they've stepped out of the tent. But what would the rest of you like to do? As Desmond looking over towards Claudia and Gil, who you would of course recognize, they are still tied up currently, and they're kind of both looking at you expectantly to kind of get them situated. But what's everyone do?
Ither's the tiefling.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Are we on another map, or are we all looking at the
sorry.
old man mining and stuff?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to
Sorry,
stop you.
I was being
There
an
you go.
idiot.
So, if I recall, Maya has been taken deeper into the mine, and has anyone given chase yet, or are we just still trying to untie everyone?
Are you currently still
Literally
untying
just
everyone?
finished, yeah.
Okay.
I will get you.
I have a question for Era. Are her thighs like a separate entity? Is she like a torso now, or like does her owl turn into her thighs? And
What kind of stats her thighs got?
yeah, like is this something we should know about? Is this a
24
subclass?
Constitution.
It's just some thick thighs.
They are.
24 Constitution. 22 Dex.
Thighs are going to be the big bad for sure.
Also
Yeah.
30 Charisma.
In a twist,
Wow.
they're the main enemy at the end. You must eat thighs.
Proficiency and performance.
bad ending is you all get stepped on. No, thigh crushed.
Is that the bad ending though?
Okay. Death by snoo snoo.
I'm learning more and more about Ryan's kinks through D&D.
Anyways.
Endless.
Well, I guess while we're just sitting here, I'm not just going to stare at the people in the tent, and so I'm going to start untying some people, cutting them free, giving them the hi, how are yous, all that stuff.
Should we restrain this one?
His name was
Currently, Gareth was knocked unconscious. It seemed, at least you guys kind of reached the decision that it seemed like he was under the influence of something. He's unconscious, so obviously he's not running around unsure fully of what's going on with him yet, but... so you guys.
Remy's going to search the bodies to see if there's any clues behind why they took this person into the
Sure.
ruins.
Make an investigation check. And Desmond, easy enough to untie both Gladia and Gil. And they're able to kind of rejoin everyone else there. But Remy, as you begin kind of panning through a lot of the bodies here, you do find little small pouches of bits of gold. In total, you would find... so there should be 24 gold pieces total between them all.
24, okay.
But another thing of note that you would catch on them is each of them have a small symbol, and you would recognize the iconography, as it's pretty prevalent almost everywhere you go. This is a small charm of Orikaza, which has the appearance of... it's kind of like two U's kind of attached. It kind of forms like a W, but like the ends of the W are kind of like hooked in a way.
Okay.
That was on the mage bodies?
Okay, that just looks like boobs, but it's kind of like that.
Sorry, really? Oh shit, that's a fat. Damn, but those ears fucking.
Yo, hold on.
There's
a
rock.
second. What's happening here?
Damn, dude.
You're gonna want to go
That's
ahead and
crazy.
redraw that there, Freeman.
Yeah. Hey, the thighs make a good point that 2 U's is a W.
Oh my god. Is it like the Wario symbol? Wario.
The exact symbol you can find on World Handle if you want, but you would definitely recognize it.
Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. It looks like horns with a W.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. Nothing else? No, like, journal or anything?
No, you don't see any sort of... you can definitely tell that the robes that they're wearing, between the two men and the two women, they are very similar and have very similar like iconography on them. You do occasionally see like the symbol of Orikaza kind of embossed into the robes. But it's a lot of like blacks and reds that are just kind of woven together. They seem to be of like a fine quality, but the robes themselves don't seem necessarily magical. And nothing in the way of any sort of like identification or anything else.
Okay.
I'll go up to Terry and be like, Terry, what's going on here? This was a part of the deal. Who are these magey boys?
Sees he kind of like, as Remy's kind of looking over the bodies as well, he kind of steps over, and Ither does as well. Ither kind of is the one who responds to you. Well, I would recognize the iconography on the robes. Anywhere you go. And Ither being the tiefling man, you can tell he has like, it's just like very like pastel colored robes, and it seems like very almost noble like in how he kind of dresses. It's a little bit not fully what you would expect on like a dig site. It seems a little bit kind of like poshish almost. Well, it is my understanding, and he kind of, as Claudia is heading out of the tent as well, as you kind of get a better look at the woman here, you see she is half elven, but what catches your attention the most about her is that she has this very almost extravagant like Victorian era style dress on, and it is like beautifully crafted. You can see all kinds of, it's like mostly red and with little bits of like black rosettes all kind of down like the forefront of it, and little tiny roses that have been hopefully kind of woven into the material. It's very, very strange to see something like that. And it, even like her shoulders, they kind of come out in like large poofs. It's very much something you would wear to like almost like an extravagant ball of sorts. But towards the very bottom of the dress, you're to see that she has these very heavy like leather boots on. It's a little bit kind of strange to kind of see the dichotomy between the two different styles there. But she has also like a large leather satchel beside her as well. She kind of looks over to Ither. She kind of takes it. These individuals, they are from a group called the Dagon High. And extremely dangerous. Kind of looks over to Terry. Most of its members are magical practitioners. They've been known to kill indiscriminately and cause problems all across Mistalin. They have a following both here in Kandar and influence of them was at least snuffed out in Asgarnia, but they're a bit of an issue. They're gonna... They arrived about 3 hours ago, Terry. They just stormed into the camp and just started attacking. Everything happened so quickly. We're sorry. Gareth tried to fight back, but I don't know. Their leader. I got a name. I kept hearing them talk about an individual named Silas.
Oh.
But there was 4 that remained here, and the rest of them went down to the ruins, and they took Mila.
What were they here for? What did they want?
Well, we're not entirely sure. But I would assume that actually, if it is the Dagon High, I suppose I should explain a bit more. The high part of Dagon, it refers to, it's infernal. It stands for restitution, resurrection, redemption, that type of thing. And Dagon is the name of a very powerful demon. So if you put it together, then it's a demonic cult of sorts, looking to possibly free this Dagon being. Why they're here of all places, though, is a mystery.
It's the demon guy saying this, right? The tiefling?
Yeah, that's Ether.
Alright.
You can see the way he talks about it, he seems like he's struggling a little bit with the facts, and he's like constantly kind of looking over to Claudia, who's kind of like nodding along with him. And you gather that she probably has a good knowledge of it, but Ether's just kind of doing his best to kind of like regurgitate what he knows and his understanding of Dagon High.
Right, not to lump you in with them, but do you have any idea, is it a specific demon? Is it like something that we would know, or just any old demon?
The Dagon, from our understanding, and there are archives suggesting his existence, he was most prevalent in the Third Age amidst the God Wars. One of the more powerful generals of Urakaza. He was taken down by some Laranist warriors towards the middle to the later end of the God Wars. He was sealed away, but everything that we have found on Dagon has suggested that he was sealed within the plane of Infernus. He's kept in a small cage, not even on this plane of existence. So, truthfully, I have no idea why the Dagon High would have any interest in something like this, unless they know something that we don't.
Does he know about the whole, like, actually, I don't want to... me and Bradley had our session, and we had the. Oh yeah, we explained that to you. Never mind. So yeah, me and Bradley's session, we had that whole like one teleporty room nonsense, right? The Tiefling would know about that. We told him. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
Terry told you that the existence of that teleporter was on the other side was well known to the crew. They didn't immediately talk about it to you, but they're aware of it.
All right, listen. I'm not very technical in these whole things, and I wouldn't exactly call myself a student of magic of any kind. But I mean, there's clearly some sort of quote-unquote teleport, some sort of shifting thing down there. Any chance that that goes to, I don't know, that realm that Mr. Dagon's at, or anywhere that they could kind of find this box where he's in?
Claudia's the one who kind of answers. As far as we know about what's on the other side of those portals, I don't think it's Infernus. If they're looking for Dagon, they're not going to find him here. It's something else entirely. More pressing, though, as she looks over to Terry, is how they even found this place. You see all the crew kind of looks towards him. Terry's been pretty quiet the entire time. He finally kind of speaks up. And I know. I'm concerned about Mila. Why will she be taken down and not any of you? And he's kind of looking to all of you guys while he's talking. My crew would be invaluable to them, and the circumstances around this are strange. Here's the issue. The location of this dig site isn't exactly publicly known. The only people who would know its exact whereabouts would be myself, the ASA, the few guards who are in rotation, my crew, and you all. Somehow the Dagon High learned about this place. And the fact that Mila is the only one down there. It's possible she isn't exactly a captive. We have a rat. Now I'm only considering all options. There might be something else entirely that we aren't aware of. I want to believe that Mila isn't responsible for this. I really, really do. But in my mind right now, she's suspect number one. All that aside, though, if she is innocent, and she has no ties to the Dagon High, that means she's in a lot of danger right now. And if it wasn't her who spoke to the Dagon High and told them about what we're doing here, then it's likely someone else, either in my crew or even one of you. I don't mean to sow seeds of dissent, but this is the reality that we've been handed. And I'm just as much of a suspect as anyone else. I don't know what I would have to gain by doing this. But for now, the situation is this. Mila has been taken down into the ruins by the Dagon High for unknown reasons. If she is recovered, that should at least allow us to shed some light on exactly what's going on here. And hopefully the Dagon High's reason to actually be here. If she's in danger now, then it would be best for all of you to depart immediately.
Who exactly is Mila? Because he said like before that the crew would be invaluable, but Mila's not part of the crew.
Mila is one of the crew members, but he was
Oh.
more referring to why wouldn't they take everyone else, and
Oh, okay.
specifically they took her.
Okay.
Okay, well, this is what the job is now, then let's get to it, I guess. We're just wasting time out here.
Ither kind of walks up to you guys. There was 13 of them all in all, I believe. That was including their leader. There was 4 that remained here, so further down into the ruins, there's likely to be 9 more. The situation with Mila aside, there is a chance that this could play in our favor a bit. It's likely that the Dagonai will have to contend with the threats of Kharid-et just as we would have. With any luck, various threats might be dealt with due to their presence. However, the other 9 members of the Dagonai will likely prove to be an issue as well. All of you should exercise extreme caution when making your way through. As I said earlier, they are powerful sorcerers, and we don't fully know what types of magic they have at their disposal.
Okay, so just watch our backs.
Terry kind of looks over to Gareth. When he wakes up, well, he's not going to be too happy about the whole thing. We're going to keep him restrained up here, and I'm going to talk to him, alright? I don't want him down there. He'll be uncontrollable. For those of you who aren't aware, he kind of looks to those of you who aren't Cornell and Desmond. Gareth is the husband of Mila. So,
Oh.
he's likely going to be looking for answers. He's not going to be a happy camper when he gets up. But the 5 of you, whenever you're ready. We don't know exactly how deep the Dagonai actually got into the ruins just yet. So stay alert. And, one last thing. Prioritize yourselves over anything. You're heading into unknown territory at a major disadvantage. If you need to come back for rest, don't be afraid to. Mila might be in danger. And she's a very close friend of mine. But she's very resourceful. And I can't afford to lose all of you as well. I'm putting this in your hands. Good luck.
Surely if they needed her, she would be in no actual danger, and if they didn't need her, they would have never taken her in the first place.
That's the big question. We don't know fully why she's down there. Regardless, though, I am still deeply concerned about her, and I want answers.
Right, well then I guess the only thing left to do is get going.
Ither kind of... He has this large satchel on his back. He kind of begins pulling out some scrolls. And he kind of hands them over to you guys. And you can see there's 3... 3 individual scrolls that he kind of looks towards. Kind of hands you guys. Towards the very close to the entrance of the entire ruins, we managed to find a map. This may be actually very useful to you. It was originally written in Infernal. I have the translated versions of what each of the rooms are actually, but you'll notice that the size of Kharid-et is actually quite extensive, and we have no inkling of exactly where Mila is or really anything else. In your journals, I'm going to add 3 separate handouts.
Ooh.
So you should see a folder called Kharid-et Maps.
Don't text.
Text.
So you should have there's the no text
Oh.
version, so just an empty map. You have the infernal version, and then there's also the common version of it.
Nice. Common, so like a lot of people have this. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Wow,
Wow.
you're insane.
Sheesh. Rex turned to Remy. Well, Remy, plans change. You still up for this?
Of course, Brex. I'm used to mining and stuff, so this will be right up my alley.
That's so true. Alright. Well, Rexy boy, you stay right here. You're not going in there. I'll try to get him to sit. Sit, boy.
Make an animal handling check.
Come on, baby.
Boy, Rex gonna die.
Does he actually have to roll to see if he sits? Nice.
Oh,
10, that's not horrible.
Let's say with a 10, and also actually I'm going to give you advantage on it because you have the thing, the original thing.
Okay,
Oh!
better. Not bad, not bad.
Kind of you speak down to him, and he kind of looks up to you, and kind of just kind of brushes up to you, and but doesn't really like sit at your command, but he just kind of like lays down near one of the trees there, and just kind of sits there and just kind of looks at you. Doesn't seem like he's following you.
That's a good boy. Good job. Alright, well, I'm ready to head in. If any of you need healing, now would be the time. Also, the game's paused and I cannot move my token.
Shouldn't be.
Do we have someone with healing? Because, hold on, I'm starting to consider that offer.
I think we have potions, right?
Yeah, I guess I got potions and stuff. I can bring that with me though.
So, Claudia heal?
You asking her?
Hey, either of you guys got healing? Ither, Claudia? Give us a
Sorry.
boost.
Withers speaks on his. I am a practitioner of magical arts to an extent, but all of the spells that I know are not really specifically for this type of thing. Claudia is, well, that is not her specialty, and Claudia just kind of looks over towards you, Brex, and you can just tell there's this, like, look of disgust in her eyes as she just looks at you. He just kind of turns away. That doesn't really say anything to you, but just wants absolutely nothing to do with you.
I've seen that look before. Whatever. Let's get going then.
Alright.
Hang on, wait. I'd like to also inquire about healing. Claudia, I don't know how you feel about me, but any kind of juice we could get through the next little bit would be great.
If you are severely maimed or injured, I can possibly save your life. That's it.
I mean, I suppose it's better than nothing. Keep that in mind, thank you.
Remy's gonna throw Desmond a small healing potion.
No, that's good. No, it's fine. Thank you. I got my own. We had me and Cornell had a long chat with the bug man specifically to get a potion.
Look like she'd take it.
I don't want no. It's fine.
No,
It's
they-
fine.
Alright.
Isn't Claudia and I kind of wearing similar attire?
Yeah, similar. Hers would probably, hers is very, very like not fitting though. It, like very much is like a Victorian dress.
Okay.
But yeah.
Actually, you know what? I was gonna say this too. I think I have 2 healing potions because we got one off Bugman, and then I had one.
Yeah, everyone got a free one.
All right. Oh, can I? If I knock one back, is it still the same rules if you get the full healing?
If you use an action, then it is just the full healing, so you'll just get 10 health.
Okay, then yeah. You know what? I'm gonna slam one back.
Alright.
But
10 health too.
You also
Hooray!
have your potion of heroism that you bought.
Ooh, I forgot about that. Which is not on the sheet. I should add that.
You can just like drag it from the thing onto your sheet and we'll just add it for you.
Perfect. There.
I'll just use my healing pod
Alright.
now.
Sure.
What's max small again?
10.
10? Okay. Nice. Consume.
Right. But based on Terry would have kind of pointed out the entrance to the ruins. There's this kind of half of the camp. There's kind of like this larger like dugout. It does actually extend down like pretty deep. Map is a little bit deceptive, but the difference from like up here to like down here is probably about like 30 to 40 feet. So like this little walkway down there is actually quite steep. There's some like lights, orange flickering lights coming from the entrance to it. But unless you have any other business to tend to, you guys can head in if you want.
Well, let's head in.
So what did you mean
I'm
by
good.
up here and down there? I wasn't on the page.
On the like ground level where you guys are, and then like there's the dugout over this direction
Oh, okay.
where the actual entrance is. There's a few tents and other like little benches and work supplies and things of the sort there, but yeah. Alright.
Remy's gonna pull out her bullseye lantern and put on her mining helmet and put her respirator on. Well, she's gonna hang it around her neck because I assume that the incense burner things are all throughout the cave or ruins. That make sure you don't go fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you're asking around. As far as you know, there would be a bit of the incense from how far they've gone, but you also know that they haven't delved that far into the ruins yet.
Okay.
Alright. Heading down then?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's leave.
My game's
Alright.
still paused. It's
Is
just
anyone
my
else's
end.
paused? It shouldn't be, right?
Not paused.
My pause is
good.
still game.
What's the refresh button? I don't want to exit full screen. Anyone know? Control R.
I'll
It's
I'll
full
pause and
screen.
unpause for
Oh,
you.
I got it.
Alright.
Let's go.
What is the refresh button?
It's Control R.
I'll just make sure that
Later,
everything is
bitches. See ya.
set up here. So you guys do have access to the maps. You can take those with you. There, you can reference them at any given point. But I will throw you on to this map. But immediately as you head down, you'll be in the bottom right there. As you kind of enter into that back space of like a little like dugout, immediately kind of turns into like a downward spiraling staircase and extends down for a pretty good distance. And you know, Remy, with your general senses of kind of delving a little bit further underground, you have like a better sense of self. And it was probably about like an 80 to 100 foot drop of how far you just dropped underground before it kind of flattens out. And you come into a space and it kind of opens up a little bit. It's still like a rectangular chamber, but you head in and the ceiling itself is probably around 20, 25, maybe 30 feet tall entirely, but there's a few pillars and a couple tables and crates of supplies have been set aside. There's still some flickering lights in here, but a lot of the ground itself has this like very old, worn away, like violet stone hue to it. But a lot of it's also just kind of covered with like this old sand and dirt. A lot of it's been like heavily like caked on. It's hard to even kind of like see the full like original tile that you could gather was once the floor here. It's very old, and every time you breathe in, it's just dusty, and it's very musty here. Desmond and Cornell, you guys were in this space before, and you can see that back table, knowing that's where Mila was hiding when the small attack that down here happened before. But Immediately as you step into this space, knowing that there's supposed to be 9 Dagon high, somewhere within the ruins, you don't immediately see them. Towards the very back end of the room, affixed to the wall, you're able to see this very large, purple, very worn down metal door. It's old and a lot of the color's still washed away from it, like everything else here.
Where would we be right now on the map?
You're the bottom right of the map.
So atrium.
So you would gather that you're probably in the atrium.
Okay.
Atrium.
What do you want to do?
Beyond this door.
Can I move forward and see if the teleporter thing is still kicking?
Yeah, sure. As for everyone else kind of heading in here as well, towards the sides here, there's these 2 wooden barricades that seem like very clearly that this probably wasn't part of the original architecture, and it was probably put up specifically for the crew and just kind of blocking off hallways. One of them, this one specifically here, you're able to see the door on it just seems like heavily like broken and smashed in. The other one still seems like pretty untouched, and it's just this wooden door and it's just locked.
Yep.
So me and Cornell are actually at a bit of an advantage because we've been here before. And if you look off to your left, you'll see a weird purple glowing stone thing. Be honest, don't know how it works, don't know why it works, but I know the last time we messed with it, we got teleported somewhere else.
Harry, get your bot back over here.
Might be worth it to give another shot, see where we land up.
This man about to jump into
Wanna-
the teleporter.
No, I wanted to look at it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is this new character, new me. I'm just gonna look, okay? I'm just gonna look this time. I promise.
Switching
go.
to a new character.
just gonna look. So can you drag my new character token onto the map? No, I'm just kidding.
The thigh?
Oh, what? Yeah, that's what the thighs are for. Just the top half of my body is going through the teleporter this time.
Yeah. So as you head down this hallway, area, you're able to see this. There's a large arcane circle, like kind of affixed like this like stone platform there, and even now it still kind of gives off this like purple hue. It seems active, and there is still magic present in this. Kind of scanning over, it's a little bit hard to tell, but it's some kind of teleportation circle, at least based on what the Cornell and Desmond have told you about. But
So you don't know where this leads at all?
I mean, not particularly, no. I'll be honest, the last time we took it in a bit of an emergency situation, and then got the hell out of there as quick as possible. We didn't really take notes.
Alright. And I mean, what kind of emergency situation are you talking about?
Actually, surprisingly, the same situation as now. The little one got kidnapped, so we came down here. Turns out they took the teleporter. In we go. Grab her and came back.
Wait, the little one? Like Mila?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Mila, the little one, whatever.
So she's been kidnapped twice.
Technically, yes. I mean, it seems like a bad bit of luck for her.
Yeah, wait, wasn't she taken the first time, DM?
yeah, from your understanding of what happened last time, is she was down here with 2 guards. And then as she was kind of finishing up the last bit of stuff while you guys were out having dinner at the fire, the skeletons appeared out of seemingly nowhere. And then as you kind of rushed down, you found the guards were already dead. And then they grabbed Mila, and then they just kind of disappeared in the direction of this portal. You managed to kind of catch up to them on the other side. As you recall, these dark, poison-filled worlds.
I feel
Alright,
like
I've...
you should have taken precautionary measures.
So, how exactly did you get back to? I guess here.
I mean, again, I apologies, but I am in no means a teleportation expert. I went at the purple thing, in we go, grab me and then back into the purple thing again. Here we are. That is really the end of my expertise.
So it's two-way.
I mean, it seems like it. I mean, here's the thing. It's not like these things come with instructions, and I don't exactly hold a lot of trust in a random purple thing we just found. So, if it doesn't work the next time we use it, don't blame me.
All right, well, let's keep
So-
that one on the back burner then.
I mean, does anyone want to test it out?
Ooh, shoot.
Maybe, yeah.
Error.
I
There
mean,
you go.
if people are volunteering each other, I guess I'll volunteer myself.
As you recall, Desmond and Cornell, stepping onto it immediately wasn't enough to kind of immediately spark you onto the other side. There was like a mental will that you had to actually kind of will yourself to kind of activate the circle. It kind of felt like a very strange presence in your mind that kind of pulled you to the other side, but it was very much a willing thing. And just immediately stepping onto it didn't just spark you over.
Well, maybe you can put your their thighs through the portal.
Actually, stupid. I'm gonna. I'll put Gideon on top of it.
Sure. Putting the owl on there.
Yeah.
Alright. Are you telling it to kind of go through?
If you just have to stand on it and wait, right?
Immediately as you kind of set him down on there, he doesn't really actually kind of disappear. The owl kind of head kind of, it's like metal body kind of looks up towards you, and it's kind of looking for your okay to have it to kind of go through, as it is a willful thing to pass through.
Oh, all right, wait. Before you send things off, hold on. One thing I forgot to mention. There was a degree of poison, miasma, whatever you would call it. It certainly, while we were over there, was not working in our favor. So, might want to keep that in mind with whatever we send.
Noted. Gideon, don't breathe. Now go.
All right. In that moment, he disappears.
I'm gonna take a look at my gauntlet. Look at the little screen to see through its eyes.
Link friend
Is it
familiar?
within range? It's 100 feet. Is it within range?
No.
But yeah. Okay.
Doesn't work.
Nothing. Then I'll just recall it after like 6 seconds. But I will.
Can you link friend familiar?
Yeah. As an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar.
Okay. Yeah, and you don't see it, but mentally you kind of receive the idea that it did pass through, and he is fully dismissed.
And I guess technically 6 seconds after that, I'll just spawn it and ask if it's on.
You kind of make it reappear, and in that moment, it seems unharmed.
Say anything of note on the other side?
Oh, miss, it is a very, very strange environment on the other side. Are you sure you want to go?
I'm positive I don't. That's why I sent you over.
Well,
Perhaps it would be best for us to stay on this side then.
I agree with that idea, tentative. There's just an urge to go in there. I don't know what it is. But I'll heed your warning this one time.
Arrow was a samurai in another life.
Well, I will say, miss, immediately stepping onto their side, I did not feel immediately in danger. I was not suffering any sort of harmful effects. So it seems to at least be safe on the immediate side. However, possibly stepping forward, you might encounter some danger.
I think it'd be wiser to follow the map there. That way we can easily track where we are at all times. Anyone?
I mean, I don't disagree, but also looking at the map, like, if we started here in the atrium, there's a big black hole right where this teleporter thing is, and then there's another big black hole somewhere else on the map. I would imagine it's one of those.
That's fair, but do we have any way of knowing really where we are?
No.
If there's multiple.
But I mean, at the current time, we don't know where we need to go, so is a random destination worse than a determined path?
That's fair. What about anyone else?
I mean, knowing history of evil groups and ruins, I would think that they would be in one of the end rooms. Just a hunch.
Remy does do this sort of thing all the time, so she would know best.
That is true. Also, Era, where did you say you're from again?
Yeah, no.
Some crazy technology that you've got. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it before. And that's coming from someone that's been living in Keldegrim for the past... Well, lived in Keldegrim for the past 8 years and has been in Narda for a while now.
Type. We're trying to keep it hush hush.
Hold on. So Remy's got one of those face mask things on, right?
Yeah, she's got like a respirator.
Okay.
All right, listen. Here's my main concern is there was clearly some sort of poison miasma bullshit on the other side when we went through last time. You seem a little bit more prepared than the rest of us to handle it, so why don't you go through, give us a quick scout out, because you have living lungs, unlike the bird thing. And if it's good, then why don't we just take that? I feel like, I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I understand a cult, but a teleporter seems particularly culty. You know, I feel like they're not using the doors like normal people.
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean,
Yes,
it makes sense, but like,
I don't think we should put her in danger.
I just thought we like, disregarded the idea of going through the teleporter.
Listen, I'm not going to force nobody to do anything, but at the end of the day, we're all in danger here no matter which way we go. You just give a quick pop over there, then you quick pop on back, you tell us it's good, then we all sally forth.
DM, do we know if my respirator would block out like poisonous gases?
I have no
Depends on
idea
the
what your
nature.
respirator's going to do.
It would depend on the nature of the gas. The respirator that you would have is kind of designed for, standard,
Yeah.
toxic gases that you might encounter deep down. However, Desmond, you would also know that because you did step into it briefly.
I was going
It
to
was
ask, is it
burning
a
your
gas or?
entire. It's partially a gas, but it was something that was burning your entire body, and it wasn't really something you're necessarily breathing in.
Ah, shit. All right, never mind. Probably.
I for one am opposed of sending Remy there by herself. And also, you don't have to roll insight. Eris fucking sucks cock it. Lying. Although she is not entirely lying, really.
Okay. So it is a prototype, but there's a little bit more to it. Okay.
Right, listen, okay, that's fair. You know what, it is going to be more dangerous than not doing it, so if we're not doing it, then I say we smash one of these other doors here and get going, because the more time we waste, the more time there's going to be cultists probably cutting people.
Did someone say smash? And I'll walk up to this door and I'll smash it.
Roll an attack.
Let's go.
If it comes down to use the teleporters as an escape, I would say that's the right call, but I don't think we should go into it.
Well,
As you
hang on.
finish that era, Brex just slams down on the door with his arm, and as you do so, Brex, there's like a bunch of like arcane like purple sparks just kind of like explode off. Kind of like have to like cover your eyes a little bit. It doesn't like necessarily hurt by any means, but it seemed to be a lot more of like a physical response that you would be expecting than like a standard door. But he kind of like inspect the spot that you impacted. There's not even a tiny dent.
Okay, this ain't no ordinary door. Normally they're supposed to break when I do that.
Is it like a metal door?
Yeah, it's crafted like a type of metal. Yeah.
Have you
Either-
tried opening it?
I don't
Well,
usually do that. But
Looking at
I
it, you do see a handle on it. You could try to fiddle with it if you want.
Have we tried just opening?
I'll try just opening it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, sure. You kind of like put your hand on the handle and try to go to turn it. It just doesn't move. And strangely, as you kind of like think that it would be like like a locked door, you kind of get a better look at the actual like knob per se. It doesn't even look like it's properly attached to the door in a way that it could possibly be like a traditional doorknob. It almost looks more decorative than anything, and it's a little bit strange to see it like that.
What about this one right here?
That one is one of the wooden walls that Terry's crew put up.
Wait, why did they put up like a wooden wall again? Sorry, I messed up.
Originally, it was just for safety purposes. They wanted to block off the hallways while they had the crew in this like immediate space that you guys are currently standing in. Just for investigating, they wanted to make sure nothing came running down the hallways or anything like that.
Okay.
This is Zombies map. You gotta use your essence to buy the next room.
Oh shit. Oh, my bad. Does Cornell and Desmond not know how to like open the door? Like they've never been with the crew down there at all?
No, when we were there, the doors weren't open.
Okay.
Yeah, they were locked before. In chasing after Mila, you guys broke down this one.
Well, I know.
The other
I
one
thought
is otherwise left untouched.
because they were like they've been working for at least like a little bit. If the crew has been there and opened the door, they would have at least told them kind of like how they did it. But I guess not.
As far as this door goes, there hasn't really been too much knowledge surrounding it.
Let's look at the door. I can't.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no.
There's a
There
door?
are some arcane glyphs that you can see that are kind of like engraved into elements of it, and they have like this like dim violet glow, but you can't really catch a taste of it.
I fucking dragged my dice, tossed it, and got a 20 right after. Thanks, game.
Can I try opening this right door? Or
Yeah,
is it,
it is locked, but it is. It seems like a pretty like light door. Like you could probably break it down, or even kind of like just mash the lock enough, just kind of like just strong arm it open type of deal. Probably wouldn't be too hard.
This one looks breakable, and I'll swing my arm to get in the...
Sure, make an athletics or an attack. Your call.
I missed the door.
Kind of. I'll say that if you want to just like keep going at it, it'd be easy
Yeah.
enough to kind of break down, given the time. I'll unlock it for you. I'm actually kind of looking in. You can fully see into that space now, right?
I like your die. It's
I
very
don't have
talented.
dark vision.
Do you not?
No.
Oh, here. To go. Give you enough.
You probably like
There you
pre-drag
go.
this before you
Damn.
give it.
Okay.
Also-
So Brex, as you kind of smash open there, you can see it almost kind of mimics like the geography of the other side. But what you see is towards the very back end, towards like on the last like on the wall there, you're to see this like large drawing and kind of like engraved onto the wall itself. And you kind of a quick look at that, and that seems to be the map of the place you're in right now. There's two statues that are on kind of flanking either sides. I'll get to those in a second, but they kind of have this like almost like fiendish appearance a little bit. But what catches your attention the most is that as you're kind of like standing on here, you can see this what looks to be almost like a small like, pillar. It stands probably around 5 feet tall, but affixed to the top of it is this like blackened crystal, and it just seems to radiate this like darkened energy in the space around it. The very like air itself seems almost like kind of like twisted, and as when you kind of glance over, it seems very similar to what you saw on the other side. And you kind of realize that the the pillar itself that this crystal is affixed to, it seems to be on like a bit of like the floor, but like on like a marked, almost like a track of sorts. Kind of realize you're standing on it, and it kind of like trails through, leaves this room, and heads into like the main space.
Wait, I thought so is this that same sort of like crystal thing that when we went through, it seemed to like kind of cut through the miasma stuff? Because I thought that one was a different one.
Looking at it, it looks similar, but this one is a darkened color. The one that you saw in that brief moment was like a shining whitish blue that was emitting this like different type of energy. They look very similar. Era, you can make an Arcana check.
Oh, you don't.
Actually, with advantage on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
God.
Looking at this, like the crystal affixed to this pillar, you would actually immediately know what this is. It is a crystalline substance that's known as animica. I'll put it in the chat for you.
No, I can spell it. I can sound it out.
Yeah.
And you would know that animica is one of like the core like building blocks of a lot of like magical like items across the world. It's a very like common component in absolutely everything because of how it reacts to like arcane energies. It's just it is a very, very valuable resource. You would also know that despite it being so valuable in that sense, it actually isn't worth much because there's so much of it in the world that the supply of it is nowhere near the actual demand. And you would also know that Yanil is the primary export of it in the world, as beneath Yanil, a lot of Orania is made up entirely of animica. And you would know that in your your history, you've probably played around with animica before because it's very easy to purchase and it reacts very interestingly with magic. You're pretty sure that's what this is, though the actual magic itself, you're not entirely sure what that would be.
Okay. Rex, don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Why not?
Because you might be in danger, but I promise you, if I find out what it is, and it won't put you in danger, you can smash it.
Nah. Well, I'll hold you to that. Okay, so we have this crystal, a door that we can't open, and a teleporter.
And Brooks, because you're also standing on it, it looks to be like almost like a groove in the ground. It's crafted from like a metallic stone substance. It seems to be that's what the pillar is on, and it just kind of like follows through, heads out of this hallway into the main space.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what you're standing on, this thing here.
I see. Well, there seems to be some sort of track here. It looks like it goes from the crystal to into the next room. But you said we can't touch it, Era?
There's some form of magic around it, but perhaps it's a key to open the door. It's your call, really, if you want to take the risk.
Do I see anything else in the room, like something to activate the crystal to make it move, or activate the rails?
Make a perception check.
Damn.
Nah, I don't
Nothing
see
immediately
shit.
catches your attention.
Does it look like the crystal's like stuck there?
It looks like it's part of like a construct that's been built onto this track. Like it's a small pillar that comes up, and then it's like this like beautiful ornate like holder for this crystal that has been like specifically placed inside of it.
How heavy does it look like it would be to push it along the groove?
Like it is crafted from stone. It's probably like a few 100 pounds realistically, but you can probably move it with enough force.
Because like I can move people, so can I move that like 5 feet forward just to see?
You can try.
I'll I guess I'll try it, but there's not really like a check. It's usually like a strength check
link
on that.
it. Link it on.
Yeah. It's usually like a strength saving throw against
Okay.
my thing.
Yeah, so it's with creatures. I will say, regardless of that, though, it is still like a shunt. It's kind of like, are you trying to like push it along the track, like in the direction of you guys, kind of thing?
Yeah, I'll tell like Rex, and then I will back off like 5 feet to see if I can even move it without touching it.
You focus for that minute and kind of like let loose that force. Doesn't move.
Okay. Too heavy. Unlucky.
Maybe I could just go try and move it physically.
Yeah. To call again. Apparently some form of magic is there. I can't discern what it is, but your call.
Can I try like standing in the mist or the gas for a second?
Heading into it.
Yeah.
Immediately as you kind of like step into it, you kind of feel like elements of it kind of like connect onto your skin. You can start to feel almost like a burn. Just upon stepping into it, you do suffer 1 point of damage.
Just 1 point.
And you do gather that if you do stay in this space, you will likely incur more damage over time. But in this moment, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try and move it.
Make an athletics check. You're just trying to push it along the track.
Yeah.
All right. For it. Do you want to? You can rage for it if you want to gain an advantage. Your call. But I'll say I was kind of like immediately like you grab onto like elements of it, and like you're a strong guy, and also like because you're very like you're much larger shape as well. You're gonna grab onto the side. You're gonna give it a push. And as you're pushing it, you kind of like gather. You look at the size, and you know you've done a lot of heavy lifting before. You know it's very easy for you to tell what you can and can't lift. As you're looking at it, like this seems like the type of thing that you should be able to push, but there is no give on it whatsoever. Like even in the slightest, it's as if it's so grounded to the ground here. What are you doing? You want to keep trying?
Can I get in there and give him a hand?
You want to run in there, sure?
Yeah, why not? I'll give him a hand pushing stuff.
All right. Make an athletics check, and you also suffer 1 point of damage for stepping into it.
Alright. 1 point of damage. Push. Where's the athletics again? There we go. I don't know why I rolled 2.
Even as you're pushing there, Desmond, and with Brex's help there, like you guys are trying, doing your best, it is not budging, even in the slightest.
Alright, this shit ain't moving. Let's just get out of here before we take more damage.
Yeah, I'm following him out of the mist.
Okay.
I don't think it's pushable by normal means. I've seen shit that size before, and I've lifted shit that size before, and it ain't budging. It's in there tight.
Right, what if instead of a key, it's a lock? Why don't we just smash the thing and then see if you can smash the door after? I don't know, worth a try. And then if it doesn't work, we always got the teleporter as a backup.
Dare I say not to smash the door?
Well, if it is a key and we smash it, then we'll never open that door.
Alright, well, I mean, we got a way to unlock it.
And Desmond as well. In your very brief time on the other side of the portal, the very far distance, you would have seen, because the chamber that you were in was also pretty small. You recall it was kind of like loosely shaped, like this room as well. Very far end of it, you would have seen a small, like monument pillar. It actually looked a lot like this one. It was a very brief moment that you were in there.
Sorry, a monument pillar like this one here?
Yeah, it was on the other side of the pillar, or of the portal.
Yeah, I remember going in. We went through the portal here. There was the crystal that was like lit down here.
Yeah, there was one down there, and there was also another one in a far direction. You never got too much of a chance to look at that one. But You saw it though.
All right. Well, I mean, right. Listen, there was something much like this on the other side of the teleporter. I'm not gonna pretend like I understand what's going on with all this magic nonsense, but maybe if we interact with the thing on the other side, we can affect a crystal on this side. But I mean, at some point, we're just gonna have to start fiddling with some things and see where we go.
Well, maybe that's the answer then. Maybe we gotta push the crystal on the other side, and it'll affect this area. Was the crystal just the same size as this one here?
Was it?
Yeah,
Ryan,
it's,
was
it's,
it the
it's pretty
same?
similar, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed pretty similar to the one over there.
And we're gonna need muscle to move it, that's for sure. Assuming it moves at all.
All right, well then, how about this? Me, Brex, and Cornell, we go to the other side. We mess around with the crystal. You guys tell if this is working or not. Why don't we take the owl with us or something? I don't know if you got that thing can talk to you or talk to us. That's some fancy piece of tech. And let us know if it's doing anything. And then if it's not, we could smash some stuff and come back.
It doesn't work if it's too far. Like, I suppose I could come with you, leave the owl here. Once we move it, I will teleport Gideon back to you to see if it did it.
Works for me.
But
Alright.
in that case, I think Remy should just come with us so she's not alone.
All right, everyone on the teleporter.
I'll leave Gideon to watch this thing.
Let's
Alright.
fucking go.
Well, I hope everyone made new characters.
And now we all
Alright.
died of poison.
Diagonally.
As you do step onto the magic circle there, you can suddenly just kind of feel this, almost like a presence in your mind of some kind, and it just feels as if it's almost like asking for your will or permission. And if you'll give it, who's the first one to head over?
Brex.
All right. In that case, I'll just put you guys all over. You guys should be in the bottom right again.
Brad's not muted or anything, right?
No, I'm here.
Oh wait, just checking.
All right, but as you step into the new space around you, Brex, you look and there's this passive like white aura that just kind of permeates around the actual magical circle on the ground there. I'll grab him in a sec. But as you kind of look ahead into this space, it kind of very loosely mimics the chamber that you were in before, though it's now more cavernous, and the space itself is like darkened, and there's these tiny like little like red flowers and plants that just seem to kind of like grow from seemingly nothing. The ground itself is just this darkened, like black and gray stone. You look ahead and you can just see this like purple permeating smog / energy that just kind of hangs in the air itself. And in the moment as well, Brex, you look down at your arm and it begins to shift and it changes color. And it turns into like a deeper violet. All of the little like glowing lines from before, which is that dirty earthen brown, just it goes black for a brief moment before it all fully lights up. And I will do a thing that you know.
Do a thing that you know.
Yes,
Ooh,
and
wow.
you can
Thing that
give
you
that a rate.
know.
Damn.
But for anyone, as you guys kind of like immediately spark onto this other side, you would note that the color of Brex's arm, the prosthetic one, is is different. The construct itself is the same. It's just these glowing traces within bits of the metal pieces that changes color.
Hey, is your arm still working, or what's the deal with that?
Oh, it's definitely working. But it only ever changes color and function when we go to a new area, which means we're nowhere close to where we should be right now. We're not close to the ruins at all.
Alright, well then let's mess with the crystal over there and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I'm just gonna start marching my way over there.
Alright. Stepping into it immediately, you do suffer a point of damage through exposure to the miasma.
Fair.
Rushing ahead, you kind of like veer around the corner. You can see that same like pillar monument that was extending out of the ground before that emits that like warmish yellow light. Stepping into that, or are you gonna run off to the far side?
No, I'm gonna go over to that.
Over towards the dark thing?
No, I'm gonna take a pit stop right here.
Alright. But all of you watch immediately. Desmond kind of like he runs into the miasma. You see the moment it just kind of like clings to him and begins burning his skin, but he hangs a quick right around, and just from your vision you're able to kind of see this like whitish glow that comes from a small space down there.
Damn, what is that?
And Brex, are you running out as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna trail behind him to get to the other crystal.
Alright. You'll suffer a point as well.
Already done. Ooh, animation.
Damn, we've got some cool.
Alright, going for a detect magic?
I wanted to ritual cast it.
That's fine. Yeah, it'll be 10 minutes if you want to begin casting it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll stay in the safe circle and do it. Well, they
Alright.
do that.
You can begin casting it, yeah.
Boy, there's 3 people over there. And looks like me and Metal Arm Magoo over here are the only ones pushing a crystal.
Well, I would help, but my arms are literally the size of Rex's finger.
I can't blame her on that one.
Well, no, I wasn't asking her for help. Sorry, she's doing some sort of glowy nonsense. That is what that is, but let's just push this crystal.
Yeah.
Remy, Cornell, you guys do anything?
Nope.
Um,
Just playing my lute.
Bardic inspiration, at least. Oh wait, he doesn't have any more. Oh no.
Yeah, I think I used them all.
I mean, if there's nothing apparent that Remy needs to help with, then probably not.
Alright, you can hang back. It seems that while you're in this space, that same white glow that Desmond is currently standing in, it seems to be like a safe space of sorts. And while you're standing near the portal itself, it does also seem to be another one of those safe spaces. As long as you're within range of it, then you can presumably stand here without worry. Just for your own notes, around portals, it is think of it like a 4x4 around it with like the portal being the center. Anything outside of that space will be miasma.
Okay.
So this square is dangerous.
Yeah, that would be a dangerous square, yeah.
Okay. So
So you
like this.
can-
Take,
Yeah,
take here.
correct.
Okay.
Alright. Brex, what are you doing?
So holding our breath wouldn't do anything, right? It's like it attacks your body.
It's not really like a breathing thing. It
Okay.
burns your skin.
Okay.
And just remember, this thing is like pretty locked in, right? Like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very similar to like the style of the pillar with the dark animica on it. But this one isn't like affixed to like a track or anything like that. It seems very much just embedded into the ground.
So I ain't moving that shit anytime soon. Okay. Well, I guess let's rush over and try to push this crystal as fast as possible.
Yeah, definitely. Speed's the name of the game.
I'll just like hop and run over.
All right,
Fast
both of you
as
going? Both of you can make athletics checks here.
Athletic check.
Did we take another point of damage or no? Is it like every
You
time
both will
in and
suffer a
out?
point here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why every time I click it here, I'm gonna roll 2. Hold on, let's see if that happens.
Actually,
Ooh.
Oh, no, we're good.
All right, cool. As the two of you kind of like run out, you kind of grab onto that pillar, and it seems very like the same as the other side with the dark pillar on the light side, but it's still affixed to that same like rail on the ground. But immediately as you kind of grab onto it and pull it, as Desmond you're pulling it, and Brex you're pushing it, it just glides right across, and it is in this moment as you're pushing it through. It is a lot lighter than it looks. And with ease, as the two of you begin pushing it in this direction, as just like almost as if the ground itself is almost like slippery and it's designed for this. Where are you looking to put it?
Next to the door. Try to get it.
As the opposite side of the track?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm managing to do so due to the checks. I'll give that to you. In that moment, as you kind of like place it, what are you doing?
Probably run back to the teleporter because I don't want to take any more damage.
Yeah.
With your checks, I'll only have you take the 1 point there.
Nice.
But immediately as you place it there, you can see elements of the door kind of all begin to like glow on this side. Then I glance over towards the door, and it seems to be of the exact same design as the one on the other side was.
probably works.
Nice. Well, hopefully that worked. Let's head back in.
Alright. Heading back to the other side?
Yeah.
Alright.
Teleport.
Let's see. 1 second. Heading back onto the spice, the first thing you notice is that the pillar on this side has moved. It has completely moved across the track. You didn't really see it move, of course, but in that moment, you can see that the door itself has just completely like dropped into the ground, and there's an exposed tunnel that goes further up. And the first thing that you see is a large staircase that kind of goes at an upwards incline, unsure of what lies beyond that. But the door is fully open, and there's no signs of it at all.
Hey, it worked. Yeah,
Right, I'll be honest, I didn't think it would, but nice job.
Yeah, we did it. I assume my arm went back to like brown.
Yeah, and it goes back to brown when you're on this side.
Yeah. Interesting.
Sorry, what happened?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, it's gone. How did you guys get the door open?
Yeah, they just pushed it from the other side, and it unlocked this side essentially.
Yeah, we went through the teleporter, pushed the crystal on the other side, and it mirrored and pushed itself on this side.
Oh wait, we're back in the. Oh, we're not in the portal room. Oh shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah. I mean, unless you wanted to stay on the other side.
No. Oh, so it was pushable on the other side.
Yeah, and it moved with ease. It was not even heavy. And you would also gather, Brex, that it really doesn't take a strong person to be able to push one of those pillars. Even a more feeble, weak woman like Era, and even Desmond isn't the strongest of fellows. Even for them, it would probably be pretty easy,
Okay.
as long as you're pushing on the theoretical dark side.
I'll tell that to the party. Wait.
Just a full Animal Crossing.
Wait,
okay.
and so this, like the light and like the pushing of the crystal coincided with Brex's arm changing. Like that was the whole thing.
Brex's arm changing happened when he stepped into the dark world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disappeared when he came back.
Yeah, and it's back to the earthy brown that all of you are used to seeing on him.
All right, white people.
It's just a mood detector. He's just
Yo, mood ring.
yeah, it's just a
Yay.
mood, like a mood
What's-
ring
What's
arm.
brown? Feel pretty shitty
Neutral.
right now. Oh, neutral. Right.
It's neutral. There we go.
Yeah, let's see what else is up here, up ahead.
All right, heading up the staircase. What is your marching order as you're heading up?
I'm first.
Okay. Remy will probably be next to Brex.
All right.
I'd go after that, I guess.
All right. So Cornell in the back.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't have to be linear, I guess, because there's
Yeah, it doesn't really. I'm more just looking to see who's in the front and who's in the back. But as you kind of head up, immediately you kind of head up towards the top of the ladder here, and Cornell, it is very dark in here. You're unable to see for the most part, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you are struggling. If you want to, actually, Remy, you have a torchlight, right? Or you're.
She has a bullseye lantern.
Okay. I will put.
Show it that soon.
I'll put that on you. So Cornell, you should be able to see a little better now.
Hey.
All right. But as you head up into this space here, it opens up massively. The ceiling of fully above you extends up almost to around 100 feet high. And the first thing you notice is you see more of those similar tracks that were on the ground that you just kind of pushed the pillar from before. Towards one side, you're able to see another one of those darker metallic doors, the same design as before. See a few pillars, but one thing that kind of catches your attention is that while the ground here is similar in that broken down violet tile and everything's still covered with sand, there's buildings here. Right over here, and just unsure fully how far your dark vision goes. But yeah, so anyone with dark vision that can see upwards out in that direction, it seems that in this space, there seems to be some sort of old constructs of made a bit of a different, almost like a sandstony stone material.
I can't see, so I'm just gonna walk up and see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with bits of dark vision as well, as you kind of glance upwards, as again, it is very, very tall of a chamber. High into the air of here, probably around 20 feet below ceiling level, so around 80 feet above you, there's a large bridge that's just kind of spanning, kind of turning around in the directions. You can only see elements of it. It's only you see barely the edges of it. But if you see on the map here, you will see the bridge. It's very transparent, but it is about 80 feet above you. But looking around, it is a massive chamber. See down one kind of small alleyway of sorts in that direction, but then it kind of seems to veer around out in that direction as well. What do you guys want to do? And also, are you guys moving quietly right now?
Well,
I mean,
why would you have to ask that?
Probably.
I'm just curious.
Are there things to hear us?
Brex was breaking down doors, so probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we're singing a jaunty tune, but
So, looking at the map, is the red part second floor?
It looks like it.
Okay. Alright, cool.
Yeah, hold on there, Era. You just running over there?
If nothing stops me, yeah.
Alright, sure. I will say, Era, make a perception check. Desmond, I'll say, move over there. Just as Era, I'll see if you watch as Era kind of slips down this little alleyway over here as she kind of making her way through over here. And the first thing you do notice, Era, is that this direction, you look above you and you can see what looks to be a small balcony space. And that seems to be kind of one of the main entrances towards where the bridge is. That's why, yeah, right there, yeah. You don't see anything sort of immediate, it's very high above you, and there's not an easy way to get onto the heightened bridge. But you do note that looks like an entrance, probably coming from right around this wall, but that also comes from around the 80-foot up space. You do see another one of the dark enemy capillars over here, and glancing around in the distance, you are able to see another one of the portals fixed to the ground. And with an 11, you kind of glance towards this building, and there's a small bit of orange flickering light that kind of pokes through some of the cracks of that one.
I should have detect magic up now, right?
Would you have stayed back to get the 10 minutes?
Would I need to just be stationary for 10 minutes?
Alright, I'll say you're fine, yeah.
Okay. I would have continued casting it, but no, I wouldn't have stayed still for 10 minutes there.
With it up, The entirety of the track does emit a bit of like a conjuration aura to it. 30 feet, right?
Yeah, I will walk up to like the orange flickering until it's within range.
You don't get the magical aura from the flickering, and you gather it seems to be almost like more like a torch or like a firelight. That seems just kind of poking through loose bits of the stonework.
Okay.
As you kind of like glance through, and as you kind of get a look at the dark Anamika as well as the stone circle, you see that same aura of conjuration, and it's very, very strong. Whereas the track itself is just almost like there's a dull element of conjuration to it. But there's something else to it as well. And it's just, it almost exceeds what your traditional understanding of magic would be. Something that seems beyond the 8 traditional schools of magic. The Anamika seems to have it on it, as well as the portal itself as well.
Okay. Can I quietly call someone over, whoever's looking this way?
Sure.
I don't know, just do a gesture, come here. But not making any noise. Remy comes over, I'm just gonna kind of like point. I'm gonna kind of like hold a hand over her lantern to like lower it a bit, and then just point towards this section where there is light coming through from the building, and just kind of like put a finger in front of my mouth and just do like a shh kind of thing.
Alright. Yeah, Remy will probably have a cloth to cover her lantern with.
Okay. Desmond, Bex, Cornell?
I'll probably look around and probably just look to see where Era went.
Yeah, I think I'd follow.
Alright, so you guys stay together. I'll put you and Brex kind of looking down. You're able to see Era and Remy, who are looking at this building specifically over here. And Cornell, what are you doing?
Follow as well.
Are you following the Remy group or Cornell Brex group?
Cornell Brex group.
Alright.
Desmond Brexton?
Oh,
We
sorry.
can call it whatever group we want.
Alright, but what are you guys doing?
So wait, sorry, this it's a building?
Yeah, they have this like appearance of almost like very old, like dilapidated houses almost. And Brex, like Desmond and Cornell, like as you're walking by this building, you're able to see that like there's a small entrance into one of these. As you just kind of like quickly kind of like passively look in, you can see all kinds of like bits of like broken stone and wood. It's just the interior of these buildings just seems almost like devoid of anything really. I mean, you know that this place is extremely old, but you kind of like glance around and it's just, it looks kind of like a house almost. And it kind of gives off this impression that you're, despite being underground, it feels like you're in a small village right now with the amount of houses around you. It's a very strange, ominous feeling.
Are there windows?
Doesn't seem like for the most part. Looking across most of these buildings, it seems to be pretty, devoid of windows, and it's just the old stonework on it's just very worn down and heavily eroded. There's just little bits of like cracks. I'll say Era and Remy, both of you make a stealth check.
Question: how high are the ruins? Like, where's the ceiling?
They extend. The full ceiling of this room is about 100 feet above you,
Okay.
Oh,
and then of the actual houses themselves, probably around 30 to 40 feet high.
Okay.
All right, but both of you being very quiet. Remy, kind of let you lower the light on the torch there of the lantern. Sorry, you're quiet.
Oh my god.
is there a door on the house, or is it totally like is it like a clay
from
fucking
this-
house with like fucking?
From this angle, you don't see one.
Okay, And
It
there's
just
a
seems to be kind of
ledge.
like the side of it in a way.
We're
There's a
essentially
torch?
looking. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I can't see. I think the pillar's blocking like the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a few pillars here.
So it's basically like we're looking at the side of a building, and in that building there's like torchlight coming through it, and I thought it was a person. That's why I like called people over without making noise because I don't know what's ahead or who's ahead.
All right. I guess with the stealth check, Remy will go behind this pillar and try and listen to see if anyone's in the building.
Sure. Make a perception check. Alright. We'll listen in very quietly, and just around the corner of your vision as well, you're able to see kind of Desmond and Rex who are just kind of appearing over there. But just to the side of the pillar there, you hunker down and you listen closely, and you can hear what sounds like the crackling of fire. I'm confident that on the other side of this wall is something. Probably a bonfire, a campfire of some kind. You wait a few more seconds, and you hear a man's voice. You think they'll be coming back soon, eh? I really don't want to be... I really don't like it here, man. You can see there's almost like terror and like fear in his voice, and you hear another man kind of respond a few more, and you can almost hear a bit of like shakiness in his as well. Silas said to just wait. Okay, that's what we're doing. Just stand your ground. Alright? We'll wait for him to come back. And that's it.
That's it? Okay. Hearing that, I guess Remy will motion over to the Brex group and to Era that there's like two. She'll motion with her fingers like two and then point to the house.
And I just sneak over. I do roll stealth.
Looking to kind of like pop in and do something to them?
I want to just look around the corner.
Sure, yeah, excellent, sure.
Harder.
Alright. Remy's gonna follow her if she's going.
Alright. Brex, Desmond, Cornell, you guys from across the side there, you'll just see Era and Remy kind of like sidling
God.
up the side of the...
shit!
You actually
Oh my
made it
God.
that. Oh my god.
What the fuck was that? Why did it have a glasses on that?
Oh shit. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Rex, Desmond, Cornell, you guys are
No,
able to
no,
see
no,
Era
no,
and Remy
what?
kind of sidling up against the wall there. Do you guys want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak over and try to catch up.
Alright. You're looking to just kind of like get right next to them?
I'll give one of the-
Damn!
Who the fuck is in the corner right here? Why is Desmond? What?
Why am I
What?
in the corner?
What?
No.
What?
You had an extra
Are
token
you
in the
okay?
corner?
Oh, probably.
There was a token in the corner when Desmond spoke. It jumped me to the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, seeing Remy's be like, two. I'll just like kind of try to sneakily reach them.
Go ahead. Desmond, Cornell?
I motion them.
Oh,
Guess I'll try to do the
definitely, yeah, definitely following, trying to sneak up as well.
Alright, I'll say that Era, as you're kind of like peek around, you kind of like trip for a second, but you almost feel like you're gonna like fall. Then Remy just grabs like the back of your shirt and kind of pulls you. But in that moment, you get to look inside, and you can see what looks to be. Make a perception check. I will say immediately you are able to see like a small bonfire though that's been like little bits of wood that's been kind of like tossed together, and there's a small bit of like a fire. It is a very like dim fire, and there's some rocks that looks like they've been kind of like pulled, probably just rubble of some kind. And you see two members of what you presume are Dagon High sitting on the rocks, and they just seem to be kind of like very talking amongst themselves, kind of like saddle back, confident that you weren't seen.
Okay. Should we just jump? Yeah, I will just attack.
You're just jumping in? Alright. In that case, I will have all of you roll initiative.
Hey.
There's no combating nothing.
Damn. What? Damn.
1 second, please. Hold on.
Where's the leak, man? Oh my god.
I'm lucky.
Alright. Let me just pull this out. Alright. So we'll say top of the round. Era. If you're gonna look to do something right now, you'll have advantage on it. They do not see you.
Okay, I will go zappy zappy. I guess I'll roll that with advantage. That sucks.
Yeah. But you send Gideon in, and he just kind of swoops in. There's like little electrical sparks that just spark across him. But in that moment, it just looks like he flew just a little bit, just a few inches just above him, not able to make contact onto him. That would have been your action.
Bonus action, I'll drag him into his fire. This
Did they make a save for that?
Yeah, strength saving throw.
Make a strength save? Yeah, sure. And sorry, which one were you attacking before?
This one.
This is the bottom one. Is the one making the save?
Yeah, this one was the one I was attacking. This one is the one I'm dragging.
You got it.
It's a third. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, you just managed to resist whatever psychic force it is. Cornell, you're up.
Okay. Gonna go over here so I can see these guys.
See them, see them.
See them, and I will cast Vicious Mockery onto this gentleman.
The bottom one? Got it.
Dude.
Go for it.
Mock them viciously.
Roll that. And save. Wisdom. Steve, that'll be a fail.
Hey,
Damn.
can you put his token up so I can pick something to insult? Okay. Oh, he looks fucking...
Like a chode?
You would see small like red woven symbols into the robes as well, aside from that picture, but it's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
Okay,
get him,
so-
Bradley. Light him up.
Alright, so to viciously mock this guy, I'm just gonna turn the corner. I'm just gonna kind of look really taken aback, almost dramatically so, and just kind of yell to him, "Oh boy, when I turned that corner, I didn't expect to see someone who looks like a fucking chode." And then I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
Nice joke.
Can roll your damage on that.
Yeah, let him up.
Big damage, big damage.
2
Big
psychic damage to him.
Big
Nice.
damage.
Big hits. And next attack he has, that's disadvantage.
I
is
think
that
if
finished your
Bonnie called me a fucking chode, I'd probably take 2 points of damage.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, I have a bunch of extra people here on the initiative. I fucked something up.
Don't fuck
Two
up.
Desmonds.
Yeah, there's 2 Desmonds and there's 2 Brexes. Which one did you roll, high or low, Brex?
Oh,
Good job.
I roll. I just clicked the roll initiative button, and I was wondering why I rolled 2 dice. It's probably because I had 2 tokens. I don't know. I could re-roll or something.
Here, no, it's fine. I'll just get rid of these, and I'll get rid of that Cornell, and we'll just go with that. I'll get rid of that one as well. Alright, Desmond, you're up.
Cool. 50, 25, 30. I can get to there. Nice. I have nothing of range. I don't believe.
Do you have
Just believe harder.
any maledicts you can use?
I could insult them, but it doesn't do anything at all whatsoever. Hmm.
You can dash to get up and close, and then use your bonus action to light your weapon.
Yeah, but then I just take more damage in their face, and then they beat the piss out of me while I'm over there.
You could action dash if you want. You could also action dodge if you want as well. So then any attacks on you would have disadvantage, and you get advantage.
Ooh, let's do that.
Sure. All right. So you run in, realize they're just a little bit too far from you, as you're kind of at the back of the line there as you're running in. Take defensive maneuvers. Brex, you're up.
Sick.
Get him, Brex.
10, 15.
Show him that Brexit was a bad idea.
25,
Oh my god.
Topical.
30, and I'll dodge.
Got it.
Just like Desmond.
Brings
my
to
Yes.
Diggins. I'll say they're both surprised, so they're not going to do anything. And then Remy is up.
Wow! Oh, wait, my color? Wait, what? Where am I? Okay. Oh,
Wait, they're both
sorry, I was in the
surprised.
corner.
They are both surprised, yeah.
Oh, can I just run up or action dash up here? Then?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Are you running into the fire?
Oh, there's fire there. Probably not that. I'll run over here.
Alright, got it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Army will take off her fingerless gloves and spawn her longsword. First swipe.
Oh, unlucky.
Welcome for swipe.
Unfortunately, just you do have advantage due to surprise.
Oh,
Actually, I guess their turn would end, so they're no longer surprised. So
it doesn't matter.
okay, it doesn't matter anyway. Unlucky rolls. Yeah, finish turn.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, you spawned. Did you spawn your prison?
No.
Okay, cool. All right, finishing that. Top of the round, Era, you are up.
Oh. I will try to pull this one into the fire.
All right, that's a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know mines.
So I'll say if you want to, okay, but he'll also make an intelligence save.
Oh.
Okay, so he'll fail the mind sliver.
Okay.
He will take the 5 psychic.
That's a 4 subtracted on his next save.
All right, and sorry, and you would have done. Yeah, you did say you did the thing first. So yeah, so next saving throw, he gets a -4 on.
Yeah.
And finish your turn.
Yep.
Got it. Cornell, you are up.
Alrighty.
Hit him with the loot. Give him loot.
No, I'm gonna hit him with the Bane, is what I'm gonna do.
Damn!
Hit him with that fat. Hold on, there's only 2 of them, right?
From what you can see, you're only seeing 2 of them right now. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna meander on in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going back here, and I'm gonna do Bane.
All right.
This guy and this guy.
And charisma, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is gonna be the higher one first. That'll be a fail.
Damn.
Bottom one. This one gets a -4 on his save.
Damn.
Which is down to 13, so it does both of them fail. Thanks to the mind sliver.
Hey, isn't it -D4?
The mind sliver, it is rolled, so
Yeah,
it's
I rolled a 4.
Oh, shit.
yeah. I have it attached in there. All right, yeah. So they are both baned.
And I get 3 people, so I'll do Brex as well.
Sure.
Oh!
Hey, wait a minute. Come on, man.
Hold on, that's me.
Hey man, my loot don't discriminate.
It should. It really should. It In cases like this is where you should discriminate the most.
All
Hey,
right,
man.
and that is concentration on you. And does that finish your turn? Still movement?
I have movement.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Can
safety
move.
first.
See ya.
All right. Desmond, you're up.
Cool. 5, 10, 15. Shit, there we go. Cool.
Get him, boy.
Are either one of them damaged?
The one to your left has taken a little bit of damage.
All right, I'm gonna give him the god. I'm not
Alright.
gonna ignite any rapier nonsense though because I don't
Alright.
think I'm gonna need it.
Give her.
Oh, big
my
whiff.
God.
11, unfortunately, not going to connect. He's kind of stabbed through. This time, he falls backwards off of his little seat there. He kind of catches himself. That'll. Unfortunately, just not gonna. Got anything else? I think that's all your movement. Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I moved, I attacked. Do I get? I don't understand. Do I get attack again?
Yeah, you have a
rapier?
reaction attack.
Cool.
With your dual wielder. That'll definitely connect for 13 points of damage to that one. Kind of like you stab the first time, and that one he dodges. The second time, you kind of catch him as he's like falling backwards, and it stabs like right into his shoulder there. He
It was all a ploy.
yeah, it was all a feint there. You can see this, like, he kind of looks back at you, and as you guys are like kind of storming into this room, you can immediately just see there is just utter fear on their faces right now. Rex, you're up.
Sick.
It is 13. He has a thing for it.
I'm gonna slap this guy right here with my metal arm. My slapping punch.
And sorry, attacking the bottom one there.
Yeah.
14 damage. How do you want to do this?
Oh shit.
And him slap the shit out of him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna slap him. I'm just gonna slap the shit out of him and let him. I don't know. Go down for a
Alright.
slap. And then I'm gonna bonus action. Use my earth tremor.
Go for it.
Whoa!
Yo, the earth is tremoring!
Want to describe how that looks?
I'll let out like a roar, like a ah, and you'll see like a powerful tremor build below me and kind of vibrate into the direction of the guy, the one enemy here.
All right, and he will make a dex save to attempt to dodge that. He does, just kind of like narrowly kind of steps out of the way, and you just see like the little earthen cracks just kind of making its way. You kind of sees it coming. You just unfortunately, not going to connect.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, finishing your turn. You see as the guy there, he kind of looks over and he just looks panicked. He kind of, his eyes kind of dart a little bit back towards the back end of the room there for a split second there. Can't ping. Yeah, my ping's not working. But you can just see he's almost just like shaking, and you almost gather it's not even you that he's really afraid of. But you can see a little bit of like electrical kind of sparks out in his hands, and he just looks at you, Desmond, as you're like in the process of like kind of stabbing the body there. As Brex was just destroying him completely. And sorry, Brex, that was lethal, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. And then when you see little bits of like sparks in his hand, he kind of puts it onto you, Desmond. And as he's doing so, it's gonna find us. Please shut up. And they will. It's going to do a shocking grasp onto you for a 20 to hit for 2 points of lightning damage.
That is right. There we go.
So you see that's Karen.
And that'll finish his turn. Remy, you're up.
Well,
12, I believe that does connect onto him. He does not have his mage armor in.
wow. Alright, cool.
For 8 slashing.
Thai's turn.
Alright, Era, you're up.
The dude just dies. Which one is conscious still?
The one above Desmond. Why can't I put the little like giant skull symbol on them? How do you do that, Harry?
Right click on them,
Uh
and then click the condition,
huh. Uh
and
huh.
right click again. That makes it big.
I see. Okay.
1,
Rex is dead.
1, 2, 3, 5. Guess I could have done this. Yeah, so shot the rest.
All right. 16 will definitely connect for 4 points of lightning to him. And that will... He loses his reaction. As you just send that voltage through his body, he is still standing, though. He's taking some hits now, but that's finished turn.
Yes.
All right, Cornell, you ducked out of the room there. You come back on the side of the house there. You're up. What are you doing?
All right, having maintained concentration for an entire round, I'm gonna make my way back, feeling safe, using all my movement. Now I can see this guy again.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna vicious mockery him.
All right,
Wow.
you will get a minus D4 on that as well. Be a wisdom for him. 20. Unfortunately, not going to matter here. But yeah, unfortunately, vicious mockery not going to connect. Managed to staves off whatever insult you're looking to throw his way.
Gotcha.
You got anything else?
That's it.
All right. Desmond, you're up.
All right. Well, let's give him the old stabbity stab.
7 piercing will definitely connect for 20 damage there. He's still standing. He's looking real fucking bad, though.
Then let's get him another stab.
Yep.
Oh,
We'll definitely connect. How do you want to do this, and is it lethal?
hooray. Fuck, now I kind of feel bad. He's trying to warn us. But then he did try to shock me. Yeah, fuck it, lethal. Alright, whatever.
Alright.
Actually, no. Can I not lethal him?
Sure. You can knock him out.
I'd like to knock him out.
Alright.
The last.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just use the hilt to bop him on the noggin.
Alright, yeah. There's that moment where you're standing there deciding which end of the rapier do I use here. But yeah, you bonk him over the head. And he is unconscious in that moment. As it doesn't seem like there's any other threats. We'll drop initiative.
Can you describe the bonk? What does it sound like?
I'll let you describe it if you want.
I'd like it to sound like a coconut hitting another coconut.
Oh,
Can I roll for that? Hold on.
It's actually just a tongue click, by the way. Just like a.
Does it work?
It definitely does.
Nice.
Nice.
But you look around. One of them is a complete mess on the ground from Brex using his metal claw there. The other one, Desmond knocked out. I'm going to say Desmond, make a perception check as well.
You got it. Perception is over.
Something's gonna
here.
find us. It's gonna be big and.
I don't know why I'm rolling 2. It might be the double token
Your
thing.
thoughts?
Oh,
Do you have like a double token? Like
Yeah, remember when I talk, I've got
Yes,
one over in the
there's
corner.
a-
Like, come on.
like look all the way
I'm
in
way
the
over
token,
here.
on this, on the all the, like bottom right.
over here? There's a
Where I'm
Desmond
seeing-
over there?
Yeah.
There is a
when I
Desmond
talk, it
speaking
pops up
over
over
there.
here.
Oh, you know what? I think I know why that is.
Because you put one there.
I don't
Wow.
know how to get rid of that right now.
Get rid of
I
it.
have a
It's
twin.
like off the map.
Oh my.
Wow.
It's
Oh,
way,
dude.
way far somewhere else. Because I'm probably messing with the map dimensions at some point.
Crazy.
For everyone else, you just like turn your turn the little like chat drag thing over or off.
do
So
I
it
do that?
doesn't. If you go to settings, go to configure settings.
Figure
Um,
settings.
Where is it? Where is it?
Enable chat bubbles.
Oh,
Oh yeah, so yeah, there's Panda token speaker. Just uncheck
Oh yeah,
that.
there we go. Save changes.
Yeah. Desmond, though, you glance around, and towards the back end of the space here, you can see what looks to be a female body of a Dagon'hai, who's just kind of like slumped over some of like the bits of the rubble there. She's motionless and she seems dead.
Can I rummage around in their pockets?
Yeah, sure. You can make an investigation check if you want to take a look through.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, heck.
All right. Give you the... So you find 4 gold.
Wow, worth it.
Sure, I'll give you 1 more because there is also the third body there.
Hell,
Actually, 6 total.
oh, everything's coming up, Desmond. Nice. But that's it, just cash.
Yeah, you find the other symbol of Orkaza there, but it's nothing really else.
Collect them and sell them.
Yeah, is it made out of anything important?
It could potentially be valuable. It looks like it's not
you know what?
the most like it's not like a fine silver or anything, but you could collect them, I guess, if you want.
You know what? I'm gonna do a callback. Bradley, the move Heil Ham. We're gonna take one of those symbols and just keep it in the pocket just in case.
Oh, sure, of course we are.
Yo, that one worked out so many times.
It
Have
did.
you
gotta
It
heard
work.
worked.
about our Lord and Savior, the God that fucking kills people?
All right, yeah. So after I'm done looting their pockets, essentially, I'm just gonna turn everyone and be like,
All right, he was clearly trying to warn us about something. So I don't know. Figured it might be better to ask him what's up, and then if you want to murder him, you can do what you want.
I will say as well, Desmond, as you're kind of going through everyone's pockets, as you come to the woman, you kind of look at, she is motionless, and it doesn't take long to see the source. On her face itself, the eyes look as if they've been just completely removed. All you can see is just these like almost like tennis ball sized like chasms where her eyes were once. And the rest of her face is just completely like stained with blood. There's no remnants of an eyeball or anything. It's just these empty voids there. And extending from these wounds, it's just these deep, dark, like necrotic veins. They don't seem to be like pulsing or in how you saw on the guards. It seems different, but it's a very strange type of injury.
would I know what would have caused this type of injury? Any kind of
You make
demons or
a
ghoulish?
so you can make a religion check at advantage
Oh, shit,
due
religion.
to stuff.
What is advantage? Shift or
Wow.
control? Is it shift is advantage? Oh,
I
there's a
believe
lot of
so.
dice.
It's like
That's
the first
a lot
one.
of die.
I mean, looking at this, your knowledge of the undead, specifically, this seems to be something that seems more spiritual, possibly like a ghost, a specter, some type of deal. Probably something more in that kind of direction of that kind of line of thinking. Hard to say specifically, what type, because there's so many types of different undead, angry spirit type of things, right? But it's at least something in that kind of general umbrella of a family.
Right, so listen, this lady here clearly didn't die by normal methods. And the unconscious fella here was trying to tell us something about it'll hear us. So there's clearly something out and about who's killing these guys who isn't us.
So there might be another threat lurking around.
I mean, yeah, and just looking at whatever caused this, I don't think it's just a regular person. So
Well, I guess keep a lookout then.
Cornell, as you're standing out by the edge of the building there, make a perception check. With disadvantage due to the darkness.
But what if I don't want to roll with disadvantage? Can I then not?
You can just
Well,
not.
if you had a light source of some kind on you, then it might help.
I mean, can I light a torch before I make the roll?
Sure.
Hey, give me that torchlight, Freeman.
There you
Hey, my man. All right, now it's just regular roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a little bit of bright light. I mean, you can still only see so far, even with torchlight, of course.
Okay, how do I turn off? I'm not holding any buttons. It's just everything I click is advantage.
I think because you have an extra token too, man.
Oh, I do have an extra
Yeah.
token.
Yeah. I don't know how to deal with that right now, so
Okay.
you can suffer.
Well, I'll
Take-
take the 14.
Yeah, I'll take the 14 on that. But you're at least in this moment you're watching.
Okay, I'm watching in this moment.
In that moment, you're watching.
Oh, buddy, in this moment,
Let's go
Yeah.
through the teleporter.
I go through the teleporter.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I guess investigate the room. I've seen more of the tracks.
Room?
The room. Are these chains
The
relevant to
room?
anything?
There's like large chains that are like affixed to like the houses themselves. They're kind of like hang. They're probably about like 20, 30 feet above you. It looks kind of decorative, probably. It's a little bit questionable now, but you gather this room probably looked a lot different, several millennia ago.
They're clotheslines, but edgy. I'm going through
Yeah.
the teleport.
And through.
Yes.
All right. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right. Everyone head through though.
Yeah, I'll go
yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
One second.
yes.
1 second. Okay, so there's a rail that goes all the way around here, from here to the
Yeah, and you would have seen, similar to before, you did see a dark enemy pillar all the way at the bottom there. At least Era and Remy saw it.
Damn.
Son.
And there's this over here, which I.
For that, Brex, that looks to be like an old fountain. It actually seems to be in surprisingly decent condition. Everything else around you, it's like pretty like all the houses, they're all like broken and like pieces of shit. But the fountain, it's a little bit worn down and eroded, but it seems to be in relatively decent condition. It has the same kind of like purplish metallic hue to it as a lot of like the other surfaces do here. But there's no flowing water or anything of the sort.
Completely dry.
Yeah, it seems pretty dry. At least you can make an investigation check if you want.
Oh, yeah, okay. I like rolling dice.
Okay, do it. Yeah, all right.
Oh my god.
I mean, you look around, you kind of feel it. You see little bits of like the dirt and sand are kind of caked in as everything else is, but it's dry.
Okay. Well, I'll head to the teleporter.
All right.
It's dry.
It's dry.
It's dry.
It's not over yet.
Just a second.
It's dry.
All right.
Loading screen.
Yeah, sorry.
Pop.
What's wrong, Nick? Huh?
Pop.
What?
But similarly to as before, as you step through the portal and you feel that willful, you want to come, not through a voice, but you let it take you. You step into this space here,
Oh, damn.
and you get a good look, and it seems, again, similarly to before, you can see those tracks on the ground. In the distance, you can see the dark enemy pillar. You saw one of these like strange red trees before when you were here, but it's more of them now, and they have this reddish glow. The miasma is thick here. You kind of glance around, and you can see what looks to be this like vibrant purple water of some kind. The sound of flowing water greets you. Just around the edge of your vision, you're able to see what looks to be a waterfall of some kind. Slowly kind of cascading down, but in an unnaturally slow pace. Now that's where we're going to break.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. That's crazy, guys.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Insane.
Wow.
Wow. That's crazy.
And I guess quickly before everyone else leaves, just to quickly bring you back to this room, because I probably should have mentioned it. Out this way, you would see another hallway that leads, presumably to another room. There's not any sort of like door blocking it. You will see. What I'm going to do is occasionally have like the door symbols, like this one here. Obviously, this one doesn't actually do anything, but I'm just going to put like a little door symbol if it's just like an open hallway type of thing, just to kind of signal to you that it's somewhere you can just kind of exit through and go.
Where?
This one.
Out that way.
Okay.
Alright, sounds
It's just
good.
there's a fully open hallway that you guys presumably
Okay.
could have also gone that way. You didn't just also have to do the circle here. But back here in 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes or so.
Alright, see you in 30.
Yeah, see you in 40.
14.
Yeah, see you after the session. It took me more than 60 tries, probably more than 80 tries, but I got it jolly. Yep.
My Super Nintendo Man 64 Switch controllers game.
I'm sorry, what? Your controllers came?
Yeah, you know, like the Switch
Okay.
Online. You got like the classic controllers.
Yeah. Sorry, I just never realized how long, like, that console's name was. So it's just like, why are you just saying random words?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. I wonder if I can plug these into my PC. Probably.
Yo,
Use it with emulators.
Super Mario Party on the 18th. Let's go.
No, let me report.
On the 18th? Let's go.
Yo, is Chris Pratt Mario in that game too?
Yeah. I hope there's like a Mario movie game. And it's just like Chris Pratt and like.
Oh my god.
Yo, so Bob, I spent like all day today just watching reaction videos as just like streamers seeing that for the first time. I hadn't watched it yet. I have never laughed so hard in my life because they are literally just shrieking as soon as they see his face pop up with like Mario next to it.
Yeah.
Buddy, they're like laughing, like all of them, just like cackling hyenas, man. Oh my god, it's so good. Like Donkey's just shitting his pants.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
and it gets better and better because it's like it's basically like Chris Pratt, everyone dies, and then it's like Anya Taylor-Joy, completely normal, and then Charlie Day's like, okay, good, that fits, and then from there it just gets more and more surreal.
Jack Black.
Oh my god.
Keegan Michael
Oh.
Key. As Toad?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I can't wait
Yeah.
to see that. Like, what does that even look like? I don't know.
The fucking Seth Rogen is DK at the end, just
Yeah.
capped off. Just to go out with a bang.
Like, oh,
Girls, like, late on the 18th, we could see all the boys, but then Matt can't come.
I mean, you can also just leave. Oh, well, but you need to.
Like,
you
if
gotta
we
drive
go
home.
late for dinner. Well, I mean, I'm sure Brad can do it, right? We live
Oh, yeah,
closer.
right.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. It's more like if we go for like a dinner when you guys are about to close, right?
Yeah.
And then we go to someone's house.
Yo, is your bar still full of fruit flies?
Nah,
the fuck?
no. Not anymore. There's
Why
maybe a
was the
couple
bar
roaming
full of fruit
around.
flies?
I don't know.
So-
We just have a bad fruit fly problem. Fruit
Can
fly
you tell your
problem during the
sisters to
summer.
clean better, please?
She'd probably get triggered if she heard you say that.
Yeah, no.
Like, I'll slap that Asian ass.
Okay.
Don't be the
Slap her boyfriend's ass. Isn't he also Asian?
shit.
Isn't-
Yeah,
that's
they broke
Brazilian,
up.
yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Sorry, I actually didn't know, to be
I
fair.
know. I don't care.
Okay.
Actually, he was supposed to
Yikes.
bring us Christmas presents because apparently he bought Christmas presents for us like way back in like June when they were still together.
What the fuck?
So he messaged me. I'm like, Chan, why is he buying Christmas presents? He's like, oh, he bought those like way like a long time ago. Like,
Okay,
okay.
yeah, but like, who does that in June though? Like, no, seriously.
I don't know, dude. It's fucking whack. Hey, but you know, I'm gonna take a free gift.
That's true.
Yeah. Hey, maybe it's PS5.
Yeah. I wouldn't bet on that, but let me know if you get a PS5. I'm coming over to play. Let's go.
Shit.
Yeah, the new Mario Party seems cool. I kind of want to play it.
Well, I could buy it for us and we'll play.
Down to chip in. I'll be back. I'm gonna heat up some chicken. These fries are so nasty, bro.
KFC, bro.
Yeah, like I love their chicken. I think I honestly
Spicy
like
chicken.
I like their chicken maybe a little bit better than Popeyes sometimes, but the fries are not good.
Yeah, it's just like plain ass potatoes. Like,
They're actually just potatoes. They're not like seasoned or anything. But I'll be right back.
Man, being gay in the 1300s would have sucked.
Yeah, figuratively and literally.
No.
Yeah,
Sucks because of like penises, right?
yeah, penis, yeah.
Why
Yes.
specifically the 1300s?
Uh,
Was
Well-
it just like that year they were like, no.
well, no, being gay anytime before like the 80s actually was horrifically bad.
No. What about like ancient Greece?
Okay, so like it's horribly bad until you get to like antiquity, and then it's like everyone's fine with it again. Like legit.
Yeah, it's like a reverse bell curve.
After Christianity, being gay was no longer okay. But prior to that, everyone was like, let's fuck everyone, you know? Like everyone was just orgies all the time. And then like God was like, no, gays aren't allowed. And everyone's like, oh right, shit, sorry. I can't just fuck all the guys anymore.
A brief.
It's really unlucky, man.
That's great. Yeah, lucky.
Because like gays didn't have to be like stigmatized for like millennia, because there was a point where it's actually completely fine, and then we just went backwards for like hundreds and hundreds of years. But if we hadn't, like imagine if we had only just gotten forwards, right? Oh my god, there'd be so many more, well, not more gay people, but like it would be so much more accepted, you know? Because it would have started with orgies and then just gone more free from there.
I'm gonna say, think about the advancements in like gay science we could have made.
Well, it's kind of
Like,
what I'm.
What do you
Well,
mean, Brad?
No. They wouldn't have been suppressed.
Where more forward could we have been? Like,
Honestly, gay science would have gone a long way. Is all I'm saying.
Gay science with gay scientists? Man.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is gay science?
yeah, Brad.
Like,
specifically, what part of science does that cover?
Ethan, you're the one who just coined the term gay science, not me, dude. You tell me what gay science is.
I'm dead.
All right, anything to do with hoverboards? That's specifically for them. All right, they got all that. We get to do anything
All I'm
with
saying
math.
is, I feel like cock rings and butt plugs would have been invented a lot sooner. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had those in ancient Greece.
Cock rings and butt plugs? Maybe not like the nice
Are you
ones.
kidding
we
me,
have
dude? Like, it's not some kind of advanced technology. It's
That's
putting
true.
Not
something in your
the
ass. What are you
scented
talking
Garfield
about?
ones.
Like,
Oh,
no,
shut.
you wouldn't. Oh,
Oh.
god.
What is that cursed shit? Like, honestly, everything was so fine with it until I saw the price. It was like 99 cents. I was like, okay, now everything's just horrible.
The price was what got you?
Yeah, because now the smell is going to be that of, like... Because here's the thing, right? It costs the consumer $1. So what did it cost to manufacture?
I would
Also,
be more weirded out if it cost 100. Like, they would have had to put a lot of effort into.
Yeah, but then you know
I
it's
don't
a quality
capturing the
item.
essence.
That lasagna
No.
smell is going to be so delicious, but like $1, it's going to smell like ass. Fake lasagna, man.
I mean,
I want my
Yeah.
Garfield top ring to smell like real lasagna with like.
I would think that a scented product does not lasagna would smell like, like fake
Dude, it's
lasagna.
it's like yeah.
It smells so good that an Italian boy would open it and it would remind him of home.
It's like just like a mama used to make.
Wow.
Mamma mia. All right, so I imagine that we're going to be playing D&D again, and I probably need to learn people's names. You know, I think that would probably be helpful.
Yeah, actually, that'd be.
Not just like Brad's like weird friend that tags in every now and again is in, and then just fucking dips. That's
So maybe
cool.
session 2. What are your names again?
Yeah, you know, I figured like it'll be weird if I ask like a month or two from now.
What's
well,
your name?
thankfully, you should be able to see everyone's name underneath their token.
Oh man, that's true. I'm looking at Discord, and I thought you were gonna say you should be able to see everyone's name, and I was like, I highly doubt someone's Christian legal name is Bell's Mommy Milkers. So
Well, I mean, you'd be surprised what Bob would do to
Yeah.
probably legally change it.
that's the thing. I don't know who's who in Discord either, so it's
Yeah.
hard to like match the voice to the token to the name in Discord.
I'm
Wait.
Rien.
Okay, don't start, Harry.
Please don't
Yeah.
confuse me, for the love of God.
Don't start, Harry. Oh,
I'm slow enough as it is. Please.
Jesus.
I am not Rien.
Helpful.
Okay,
I
well,
thought yeah, no, this went well.
yeah, this is horrible.
Yeah, very.
You're gonna notice, Ethan, this group. There are times where you're just scratching your head. This is one of those times.
I'm trying
so-
to fucking eat dinner right now.
You
Can you
see-
relax, please?
See
So
why Brad
so
fits right in.
so the yellow squinty-eyed sounding one is Harry.
Yeah, really helpful.
He's the Chirese of the group.
The one with which one's the one with blue eyes?
No, we don't really have a nice pure Aryan in this group, unfortunately.
No.
Unfortunately.
I guess Freeman would be closest. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm blonde and blue eyed,
Prim-
so
Oh no,
Freeman's
yeah, no,
indigenous.
Ethan is literally blonde and blue-eyed. He is and white. He is as close to Hitler's dream as we're gonna get in this group, I think.
Rather close-shaven head with a giant bushy beard. So.
I'm all Northern European baby.
Get that Kurt out of here. Anyway,
Work out here before I gerbil it up.
so Bob is it's really simple. I mean, other than the yellow, it's just two browns, which is brothers. Bob and
Man.
Steve.
And that's all I. You know what? We've covered it. I've got it all from here.
Oh wait, shit. Sorry, Matt's a brown too. We got 3. So how do you differentiate Matt from like Bob? Is what I want to know. For someone like Ethan.
Matt's darker.
Yeah, Matt's a little bit darker. He's kind of dumb.
What?
There he
Oh
is.
my god. That's fuck.
Wait, you want to hear something fucked? So we have someone named at Ilfo named Ishan. He's brown. It's spelled like ISSAN.
Yeah.
And then some of the servers kept forgetting what his name was, and then they came up to me. They were like, "Hey, what's that guy's name?" When he was like getting water. Oh, I was like, it's Ishan. They were like, "What?" Ishan. It's like Ethan but brown, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh
And then-
my
yeah. And then Tristan was just like, "Are we really that white? Where like this is how we remember that?" But it
Well,
actually helped to
how-
remember the name. I just said Ethan but white.
Oh my. So funniest thing that you said that, I've been calling Ethan Ishwan for like since I met him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, the Ishwan big boy.
Each one motherfucker with a noodle in the mouth.
Are we good to go?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ethan
I mean,
doesn't know any of
and
us.
this is that accomplished nothing. That was
It really-
that was 8 minutes of waffling, and now we're ready to go again.
Yeah, we didn't do anything there. Ethan, what would you like to accomplish in the next 30 seconds?
You know what? I don't want to know anymore.
I don't think you're ever
Everyone's-
gonna know.
Everyone's Bell's Mommy Milkers for the rest of the fucking year for me.
I'm okay with that.
Buddy, with this group, that's literally the way it is. Like,
Alright, that's fair.
You really just gotta roll with what happens. Or what doesn't
I get-
happen, I should say.
Okay, I feel like I have something that will help them.
Is it race related? Because so far that's not been very helpful.
It's actually useful. You should save this somewhere on your computer.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
It's on this.
Go ahead.
Harry, please help this man.
It's on this.
Oh my god.
It'll
that is
actually
useful.
help you remember. No.
Wow, that's like a fucking.
I didn't hear anything we just said. What?
It's on Discord.
It's on the Discord. It's in the group Discord.
Oh, hold
White
on.
people do this, swear to God.
It's
Yeah,
like an
that's
Excel sheet. It's really, really well done.
Yeah. Okay. It's
Except-
literally paid.
Nice.
3D.
Well, no. I'm saying that because I'm assuming you put this together in the last like 10 seconds, right? It's pretty good. Although Ryan God should be a little bit lower. It's bugging me. You gotta space that shit out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, if
Fix
you
it.
could redo it, please.
No, I deleted the file.
Hey, try a little harder next time, Harry. A little bit of effort goes a long way here.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
it's
you
good to
literally-
know that Harry is just
What?
not gonna give a shit, and the things he
Garbage,
does.
fucking hot garbage. I like it. Literally, it's God. The importance is God, and you can't even fucking space it properly.
Yo, he's about to take a hike, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
we won't talk about that.
Can't be doing that.
I'm about to hike onto the bridge where the bear is.
I love how next to Ethan you put slash yourself in case you forgot.
Yeah, well, just in case. I mean, it's good, right?
Which one of these?
I'm just saying, like, that's the one you need to remember the
wait.
most, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you can't remember yourself, then who are we really?
That's fair. How often do you,
Shit.
how often do you forget yourself, Harry?
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna have to open Discord and just look at this and go like, oh wait, Harry's this and that. Oh, there's me.
Yeah.
Sometimes you lose yourself spiritually, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
I'm hoping that you would find yourself, you know.
yeah. It's like that saying where like there's those two footprints in the sand, and then there's that one footprint, and it's Jesus carrying you, but it's not. It's this one fucking message from Harry in the Discord chat. Thanks.
I mean, that's where we need to go to find ourselves now. Is Discord.
Wait, are we good?
No.
Yes.
All right. So, as you're back into the Dark World version of the Shadow District, well, looking around, very similar aesthetic to before. You have that ever-present miasma hanging in the air. A few more of the reddish trees here. A bit of like a very small gathering of it. Quickly looking around, you'll be able to see the water. Oh, I can ping again. Great. You would be able to see here what looks to be like a bit of like a raised like cliff face. It's probably about like 20, 30 feet upwards, and it looks like there's a space kind of beyond that where it presumably leads, but just due to the angle, you guys can't see up that, right? Yeah, you cannot. Just make sure I reset my 504 here. Yeah, there we go. All right, but yeah, so right over here, you guys, there is like a higher space that kind of plateaus at the top. Be a space that you could potentially walk and actually kind of explore. It's not just cave wall there, but you do see the track with the dark Anamika pillars just as before. What do you want to do? Do you come into the space?
Do we see an area that's white?
From here, you're able to see one on the opposite side of the room here. It seems to be the only other one currently within vision.
What did these ones actually do? I thought they were like just stationary. Or does that just protect you from the thing?
As far as you guys know so far, they seem to just at least protect you from miasma.
Okay.
You haven't actually had like too much of a chance to really look at them too much yet, though.
Let's move this one.
Hey, Harry, when you cast Detect Magic earlier, did you have it up when you were in the Dark World, or was it just up in the regular world?
Regular, because I would have finished it in the regular.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start ritual casting Detect Magic then, for this place.
Okay. Alright, well, Cornell begins casting Detect Magic. You're currently standing within at least the light aura here, and you're at least safe in this current space. Brex, your arm is back to the purple color. What do you want to do?
Purple.
Is there anything weird about, like, is there anything happening in the room besides just the rail and the two crystals?
Make a perception check. Just a little look-see around.
Nah, I don't see shit.
Okay, I mean, it's a very rocky, cavernous exterior. And looking around it, again, similarly to the space before, it seems to very loosely kind of mimic the geography. You know, where there was once houses here on the other side, you can now see trees, and other houses, you know, seemingly kind of replaced by larger, like, rocky outcrops. The space up here is likely kind of around that spot where the bridge would have connected to. It's a very twisted mimicry of it. But outside of the obvious, nothing catches your attention.
Okay. Well, it kind of looks like before, but we need to push the crystal onto the opposite end of the rail.
I mean, the less time we spend in here, the better, in my opinion. So let's just get it done with.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'd like to slam the only other health potion I have first before we do that, and then get out there and start pushing this thing.
Actually,
All right.
Actually, Era, it's pretty light. I don't know if, like, you can use your magic again and try to move it on your own. I don't know how far the range is.
It's too far. I'll just walk up. Yeah, I'll take some damage from the boys.
All right. What's the distance at which you can do it?
For 30 feet.
Because essentially what this is going to turn into is every start of your turn, if you're in miasma, you take a point of damage.
Okay.
So depending on the distance here, it could take it'd be several points of damage depending on how far you want to go.
It's 30 feet.
All right, and the push is 5 feet, right? So as long as you can stay within range, then every push is still going to incur a point of damage until you can kind of get into the range where you'll be able to do it from the light portal.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
That
Good,
doesn't
like-
sound good.
Yeah, because I can just literally push it better, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So like as long as you gather, you can probably push it in this world, but you're still going to do 5 feet at a time, whereas someone else will be able to do more. It just depends on the positioning and the placement of everyone.
Yeah, I don't think... Sorry, Rex, I don't think it makes too much sense.
Yeah, no worries. Alright. Well, it only really takes one of us to push it, so I'll head out. And, hopefully it's easy as last time. If I need help, I'll call out to you guys. And I'll start running towards the crystal.
Okay, we'll take a point of damage right off the bat. As we start begin dashing, I'll do like some loose initiative type of deal here. But as you do rush over Brex, one thing does catch your attention. On the very base of the cliff face here, you see 2 more bodies of Dagenheim members that are just kind of collapsed. And you'd have to probably get a little bit closer to probably investigate the bodies and actually kind of see what's going on with them, but they are unmoving.
Huh. That's not good. Okay, well, I'll start pushing the rock, because that's what I'm
You're
going
going
to
to
do.
push it? Alright, well, we'll take an athletics check. Athletics check to determine the general distance here.
Oh god. Oh.
You still get like distance here from it, but pushing through, be able to get it to around there. What's everyone else doing at the time? Are you just waiting around as Cornell? You're continually doing the detect magic ritual.
Get third.
Desmond, Remy, anything you want?
I mean, I don't think I could push it any quicker than him, so I don't really think there's much I can do.
All right, Brex. I'll take an athletics check every move here, but you will take another point of damage here, Brex.
Okay.
If you do want to swap out, then I'll
True.
call it out and I'll swap in.
All right. For the next 6 seconds here, what is your movement speed right now?
30 feet.
Okay, do you get 30? Alright, so you get the 6. We're here. As you're continuing to push. Make a perception check from Rex. As you're kind of beginning to push it, and you continuously having that burning miasma against you, you do begin to hear some strange noises. And as you're kind of pushing that pillar across the tracks, there's a very it's a low grinding noise, and it sounds normal, but there's like a shaking in the ground around you. You feel it just for like a split second, as if something was underground near you. Pause that second as you're kind of like still in the process of like pushing the pillar there to finish up from where you are. You catch that. What are you doing? You look around and no immediate threats or things jumping out at you, but what do you want to do?
Is it getting like more aggressive?
It sounded like something kind of like passed by underground.
Oh. I think
It felt like that.
I'll actually just head back and to the group real quick. While I was over there, I saw that there's two Dagenhain just collapsed over by the cliff hillside. And I don't know if you guys felt it, but there's definitely something underground.
Any idea what it is?
I don't know. All I felt was tremors. I don't think it's nice.
Any way we can bait it out from underground? Without us being the bait, that is.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh, I have an idea. I have my flute. I could play a bit of an annoying loud tune, and when the thing comes, I could turn invisible.
I'm afraid that if they are creatures who dwell underground, they can see you without eyesight. But you're free to try.
She might have a point. They're probably used to vibrations and sound. They'll probably pinpoint your location.
Well, I've got to tell you, if I were to pull that off and go invisible and these creatures started attacking me, even though I thought I couldn't be seen, I would have a bad time.
Yes, I don't want you to have a bad time, but again, it's your call.
Well, I mean, I can certainly give it a go. I haven't tried turning invisible yet. At least in front of you people. I've done it back home a couple of times, but these creatures, I mean, I'm kind of spooked now based on what you guys are saying about them seeing in the dark and whatnot, but if you think it might work, I can give it a go.
I mean, I know it'll work. I just, I think we need you alive right now.
Any other ideas?
I suppose I could physically bait it and fly up if there's any danger. I can like kind of just stand ground and then prepare to, I guess, fly out of the way if there's anything coming from underground, right? Like a ready to action.
Yeah, I'll give you like a ready dash type of thing, and you can do the move. Yeah.
Okay.
Just note the miasma as well and placements of all that stuff.
Yeah, I'll do that. If it doesn't look like it'll come out, then I'll stop after like I don't know. Yes, a few rounds.
All right.
Unless
So
anyone
you'll-
has objection. Okay, I'm good.
All right. So what do you do? What's the plan?
I am just going to concentrate and sprout the wings. And if anything comes from underground, I will ready an action to fly straight up.
All right. You want to describe what that looks like?
yeah, just as she kind of stands there, kind of focuses. It's not magic per se, but it just looks like two incorporeal wings that kind of look like the stained glass from like a church's window just sprout from behind her, and then she is looking, trying to kind of look at her feet and to see if anything is like sprouting up in order to take flight.
All right.
I'll
Staying
wait.
there, purposely trying to kind of bait something out.
Yeah, I guess kind of like lightly tapping the ground, or not lightly, but just kind of tapping the ground with my feet, seeing if I can trigger the tremors from where Brex was.
Okay.
And if not, I'll just start kind of pushing it.
Sure. And you can also telekinetic push as well while
Yeah.
you're doing so.
I'm
Pretty
doing
safely.
this like, but I'm gonna push it slowly because I'm still focusing on what's beneath me rather than just getting into
Sure.
the.
So I'll give you a little bit of distance here, but as area kind of gets the occasional telekinetic shunt as the shining wings, they're kind of almost illuminating the space around it. Like, it's a bit strange here. Where when you look around, like it's not dark, and a lot of the miasma just seems to kind of like have this like bioluminescent property to it, and it lights up this like dark world. It's a lot darker actually in the other side with just standard darkness from being underground. But as they're preparing, kind of occasionally tapping the ground, attempting to kind of coerce whatever's possibly underground to come up. Anyone else doing anything?
Is my detect magic good yet?
Be take 10 minutes, so it'll be a little bit longer probably.
Ooh, okie dokie.
So it's probably been like a few minutes here. But,
Gotcha. No problem.
Okay, I took 1 damage so far. Just let me know.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, one more at this point. And as you're kind of standing there, I'll say also make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 1.
Stand there and you keep waiting, tapping that, but occasionally you get that extra shunt there. Keep going, waiting. It's a moment you feel tremors again. Pass. And it keeps coming, and you gather there's multiple sources, but they're kind of close, you feel. You want to fly up now? Or are you going to wait?
I will wait a little bit longer.
Alright, take another point.
Until I'm absolutely sure that it's gonna come out of the ground.
Alright. And at this point, emerging, you see like a little bit, about 10 feet from you, you see the very ground itself. There's a bit of like a disruption there, and you can see like long like black claws of some kind, almost like looks like insectoid of some kind, kind of just, and a large creature of some kind just kind of pulls itself out. And at first glance, you see this the size of like a pretty like large dog, but it's like much like wide bodied and has like this hard like jet black like chitinous like armor around it, and like 2 very large like pincer like forearms with like several like sets of legs. Definitely insectoid in appearance here. I'll pop it out for you. As it begins emerging out, and as it kind of opens its mouth, you can see a bit like a thick green acid just kind of like pouring out from its mouth at that point. What are you doing? What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna fly up, just kind of straight up.
All right. In that moment, I will also have all of you guys roll initiative.
Okay.
That was my action. So, I guess.
Ooh, that's not the best.
Oppressor.
I don't know what that is, but that is not what it is.
No
You get extra
more
bonus points if you know
oppression.
what it is, though.
It's Deep Rock Galactic.
Everyone in the party except you knows what it is,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. I thought it was just a random obscure game.
Nah,
I did
it's just
steal
you,
it from
my man.
something though.
Where'd you steal it from?
Secret.
Oh.
Alrighty.
I'm not gonna lie, they look like void wings. They look like little Mauser hardline wings.
Well, they do.
Just hyper realistic.
Ooh,
Oh,
not one on them.
Yo,
Alright.
that roach is going last.
Alrighty, but in that moment, as it kind of like begins clambering out of the ground, it kind of leaves like a tiny tunnel. As the tunnel itself kind of begins like collapsing in on itself. Errol, I'll say that for you, as you kind of like you fly away, managing to like narrowly avoid anything coming at you at that moment. Cornell, what are you doing?
Wait, I'm. Oh my god, I rolled a 13. Well, I'm assuming I'm still fucking doing my spell.
Yeah, you can stop it now if you want, or you can
Well,
keep going.
how close am I? Like, am I a round
You probably
away?
still
Am
have
I
another like
6?
5 minutes or so.
Yeah, so no, I'm gonna fucking stop it. It's just detect magic. And it's just the one thing that I can see, right?
Currently, you can only see the one. Yeah.
Okay. Man, I feel like this thing needs to be mocked. Mock it.
I feel like I feel that way about a lot of things.
Alright, I'm gonna
Get him
vicious.
good.
I'm gonna mock it. DM.
All right,
Viciously.
you can roll it. Wisdom on it. Will succeed, unfortunately.
Okay, well,
narrowly.
I'm gonna say to it, hey, and like that's literally it because I can't think of anything. So that's why.
You catch its attention, kind of looks over towards you, but yeah.
Hey, oh, never mind, I forgot.
All right, Remy, you're up.
Oh shit. 1, 2, 3.
You'll suffer a point of damage for stepping into my asshole. $15 15 does not connect onto this creature, as it has a very hard chitinous body. It's very narrowly misses, but it kind of grazes off with the long sword.
Unlucky.
Yo, 15 don't hit.
Finish your turn. So you can do the bonus action attack if you want as well, with the unarmed strikes.
Does that cost a key point?
No, you just get a free one.
Oh.
It's a bonus action, you get a free unarmed strike, as long as you take the attack action. That will definitely connect for 4 bludgeoning. As you kind of smash into the armor of it, you realize that it seems to be a little bit more vulnerable to bludgeoning. You do a little bit more damage than you were expecting. Only a little bit.
It's my turn.
Alright, Rex, you're up.
Okay, how far is this? Exactly 30 feet. And it's still like above ground and everything?
Yep, currently you can still see it. It's taking a little bit of hit from Remy there.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and use my reach to hit it with a metal arm. Or not. But, bonus action.
Oh no.
Use my Shadow Grasp.
Alright, I want to describe what it looks like for the boys.
Purple aura will come around me, and you'll see my metal fist kind of a purple glow will appear, and an arm will kind of reach out from around it and extend from me. And let's see what it does.
All right.
What can I do?
I'm just adjusting your aura here so we can actually see it. All right, that's your aura there. So it's going to make a strength save to avoid. We'll just narrowly pass it.
Okay, perfect. Because I didn't actually want to move. I just want to use my ability.
No.
And that's my turn.
All right. Desmond, you're up.
How hurt does it look?
It's only taking a little bit of damage here, so not very.
You know what? All right, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get in here. We'll do the double ignite on the swords.
All right. Taking the 2d4.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna roll to do that.
4 damage to you. And you also suffer an additional point of damage for miasma. And Brex, you also suffer miasma damage.
All right. Oops, that's not right. Now I can't adjust my HP. I sure would
So,
love to, but there we go.
They're grappled currently.
It could potentially be grappled. You failed to save, though.
Okay.
Or it succeeded to save, sorry.
Oh, it sure would be nice if they
All
did.
right, 14, not going to connect, unfortunately. So you attempt to stab through, it just kind of grazes off of its hard body.
Oh, wieners. Alright,
Because you lit them up, you don't have the bonus action attack this turn.
that's fair.
Finish turn.
Can I do anything else? Is that all my...
You have like more movement, but
no, I'm good.
all right. Down to the Roach's turn. Roach is going to looking towards you, Remy. As you're the only one who actually managed to harm it. It is going to, with its massive like pincer-like claws, one of them's going to come slashing your way. For a 10 to hit, does not connect. However, emerging from the ground in a few other directions here, sees 3 more just kind of all tunnel up, and you see that little bits of like acid in its mouth, and they just kind of like lunge back a little bit, and then just and this like spray of acid just comes launching out from their mouth. This one is going to be one onto you, Cornell.
Mm-hmm.
And these are just range open attacks here. So that'll be a 19 to hit for 7 points of acid. This is going to be one onto you, Brex. 15 to hit for 5 acid. And then this is going to be one onto Desmond. For nat 1, not going to connect. And that finishes their turn. And to top of the round, Era, you are up. Suffer miasma damage.
Were they easy to push, by the way?
Yeah. You're fully able to. One telekinetic shunt, it seems without issue, you're able to push these.
But telekinetic shunt is only 5 feet, right?
Yeah, it's only 5 feet, but yeah. Yeah, if you want to physically fly to the ground and push it, you could also do so, but...
Okay. I mean, how tall are they? Do they need to be, like, on the ground? Can I just keep pushing?
You'd be able to, like, probably, like, be, like, 5 feet above the ground type of thing. Like, it is affixed to the ground, and crystal included, it's only about, like, just over 5 feet tall.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I'm just gonna fly above it and kind of just, like, drag it behind.
Yeah, sure.
I only have, like, 10 feet of movement. Here? Would that be an action? Or, like, an object interaction?
Sorry, you're looking to push it, actually physically push it?
So, from where I am, I'm flying above it and just essentially kind of, like, just pushing it.
I'll say it's going to be an action to try and push it if you want.
I'm gonna be in position, but I will attack this one with my slither.
Right. It's intelligence, right?
Yeah. Uno damage.
It's going to be a failure on that. 1 point of psychic damage to it, and that one's going to lose 2 on its next save.
Yeah. And is that 1 damage?
You take it at the start of your turn.
That was the start of my turn.
Okay, yeah. Well, then, yeah. If you haven't taken it already, then you know stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and then you're doing the bonus action shove.
Yeah.
Onto the thing. Okay.
I just shot a 5.
All right. And that finished turn.
Yes, sir.
All right, Cornell, you're up.
Okay. Ooh,
You
now
make
there's
fun of
this-
him.
Yeah, but this guy's getting a little bit.
Get a little close.
It's getting a little close.
Spicy.
Yeah, I don't know about his distance there. It's getting a little. I
At least
don't know.
starting to get the sweaty palms.
Yeah, look a little uncomfortable over here.
Where's Mom's spaghetti right now?
I'm sure you have the DPS to kill it by yourself.
I mean, I'm just a level 3 bard, my man. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Those vicious mockeries really add up. 2 damage at a time. Let's go.
Yo, we're doing it.
It is. That one does have -2 on its next save, just as a note.
This one.
Minus. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. You did on that one.
Oh,
My bad. All right. So that one. And this one takes the extra 1 damage. Got it. Okay. So sorry. I take that back, Cornell. You're fine.
What the fuck?
All right. What you got?
that's bullshit. Hold on. As a bonus. Oh, bonus action. Good shit. Okay, good. So I'm going to cast Bane again.
All right.
Except this time I get this guy, and this guy.
All right.
Please.
And we'll do. All right. This is going to be the one closest to you first.
Yeah.
That'll be a fail. This is the southernmost one.
Damn.
Also fail. And then the other one there.
Damn.
Yo. Oh my. And then,
Ding, ding, ding.
because this guy is fucking butt charging me to keep concentration, I will bonus action go invisible,
All right.
and
you just
then
action Bane? Or Bane is
I thought-
an action. I
no,
don't
Bane's
know.
in action.
Oh, okay.
Yo, you're dumb.
You said I can bonus action this. So I thought,
Yeah,
yeah, never mind.
No, bonus
It's
action.
recorded.
No, I
Yeah,
was
the invisibility,
Oh,
I get it now. Like, you go.
All right. And sorry, that's the Furbolg thing you're doing, right?
yeah, I'm just trying to check if
All right.
I
And
can.
you're link it. Is you're invisible to the start of your next turn?
Yeah. Oh, I can move too. So then I'll use my movement, which I was kind of counting on, to go here. Because obviously it saw me go invisible here, so I will move here after going invisible to hope it doesn't see me.
Okay, got it.
That's my turn.
All right, Remy, you're up.
Remelia.
It's a good thing they definitely can't tell your footsteps.
Yo, we don't talk about that.
no. We literally had a whole conversation, three of us.
Hey, my job was just to warn him. It's his problem if he wants to.
He knows
keep
what
my
he's,
word.
he knows what he's
It's
doing.
record sound.
Yeah, he knows.
All
what
right, and that's the one right beside you, right?
Yeah.
All right, deals a tiny bit extra damage due to it being bludgeoning. Get a big crack over its head and just kind of right through its chitinous armor. It's looking pretty roughed up now, but unfortunately 12 isn't going to connect.
Is this the mechanic we talked about of it being like plus?
Yeah,
like,
this is
extra
like a +1 damage on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, all bludgeoning is 6. Or sorry,
Okay.
bludgeoning is a -1 vulnerability.
Okay. He's taking double damage, guys. Let's
Yeah,
kill him.
it's not vulnerability.
Oh.
All right, finish turn, Remy. Or sorry, yeah, Brex,
Yeah.
Seeing Cornell, I'll be like, I got you, buddy. And then I'll run over to... Wait, hold on.
Isn't the point to not see Cornell though?
Oh, I have to take a point of damage, right?
I saw what was happening.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
No, you saw what was happening. You'll
As
come
long as you're
save
in
my ass.
miasma, start of your turn, you take 1 point. Or the first time you enter it into on your turn. So Brex, you also suffer a point here.
Oh, sure, true.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Wait, Brex,
What's up?
what's that glowy aura around you?
It's my...
called
That's the turn
Range.
marker. It says that's
Oh, that.
there's the aura, which is a class thing, and then the actual like orange marker is just saying it's his turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action trying to move him first.
Oh, God.
Otherworldly, shadowy arm.
That'll be a strength save on it.
Mine.
Damn, it's saved.
Mine is Spain. That doesn't.
It is baned, yeah. We'll get a -bane on that.
Oh my god.
That'll do it. All right. What do you want to do with? Where do you want to? You can shove him to anywhere in your aura, or and if you can
Right.
hit him into something, you can deal some like. Essentially, it's like fall damage.
Can I?
DC
Can I
13?
just?
Is that a fail?
No, it's not a fail.
13. Oh, sorry. 17 down to 4. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
They were out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Bane doesn't do enough there.
Let me hold on. Oh, I'm retarded.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
we're all
I'm just gonna go around him actually. So would go this way. Can I do that? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that.
I'm hit him with my metal arm real quick.
All right.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Whoa.
I want him with my metal arm.
Or she just kind of
Have
like
you?
steps off to the side. Like even though they're like pretty like heavy like chitinous bodies, they seem to have like a bit of speed to them. It just kind of like scuttles off to the side. They kind of hit it onto the ground.
Listen, Cornell, I tried my best, dude.
Hey, have you hit with your middle arm yet?
Oh,
All
is that vicious mockery again?
How much does he
Alright.
take for vicious mockery?
right.
Roll wisdom save?
All right, I'm leaving. I'm taking a hike.
Oh no.
That's my turn, I guess.
All right, Desmond, you're up.
Alright, let me take my point of fuckery damage. There we go. Alright,
Okay,
let's.
sorry, can we fix this?
stabby,
Desmond
stabby,
is
stabby
tilted.
here. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to fix that.
Can we like fix that, please?
I always
You have a
forget.
lightsaber.
Hell yeah.
How do I do it again?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There we
oh,
go. I
hang
got
on.
you.
Yeah, control scroll wheel.
All right, 25 will definitely connect. So you're attacking this one, right?
Yes.
All right, 6 piercing. It is -1 due to resistances, so it'll be 5. Puts it to 8. How do you want to do this?
Yes.
That is just
Stab clean
8
to the
health.
top of the head if I can get it. Also, I wanted to point out the blood maledict, curse the fallen puppet thing. Does that go off as a reaction?
Lincoln?
How are you doing so smooth?
Our
I
mouse.
hate you guys.
We
How do I
can
do
we
that?
can unlock them. Scroll
Oh,
wheel and
right,
then
right, right.
spin.
Yeah, I don't have that unlucky, dude.
Should be in your features.
That's how I got kicked out of
I
Warzone
just
one game.
did, but
Okay, so you see a creature drop to. Yeah, you still have your action on your turn, yeah.
cool. Then yeah. I'd
So
like
yeah, you
to-
can. That creature can
Can it do the acid thing or no?
have your choice. Yeah, you can make it do an acid attack. Yeah.
Hell yeah!
We're all
All right, I
retarded.
wanted to do an acid attack.
On to which one?
Guy.
That one over there. You got it.
Ethan, I can confirm for you. What am I hearing?
Mom's getting the
Acid spray
gangbang.
across the way. 6 acid damage. However, they do seem to have a natural resistance to it, so it's not full of 6. It's not actual resistance though, so it's only -1. So it's 5 damage onto that one.
Okay. Can I still move and do a second attack, or does that?
Sure do. That was just your first attack of your action there, so you still have a bonus action attack.
Sweet. So I'll move down here and we'll give her another go. Oh, that's gonna be.
No, you won't.
Unfortunately, that won't connect.
Yuck. Okay.
All right, finish turn.
So hold on, wait. So do I take the damage from the blood curse? thing,
That's
or-
only when you amplify it.
Yeah. So I didn't
But you only still get a certain amount of maledicts per long rest, I believe. It might be 1, or maybe it's like 1 per short rest or something.
Really?
I believe there's a limit on that.
I think it's 1 per short rest.
It doesn't say it on the.
It's probably not in the. It's probably on the. I'll double check it.
At level 3, you should only get to use it once per short rest, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a short rest thing.
And then you get 2 later on.
I have it on in your attributes. You should see the blood maledict thing. You can tick that down to 0, and I have it ticked for coming back on a short rest. So I assume that's how it works.
Okay.
All right. So that finished turn then.
Yes.
All right. Brings us to the roaches. This one is dead.
Hey!
One beside you, Perex. He is going to. He is just going to kind of. You see, he's kind of like scuttling around. He was kind of focused like on Cornell in that moment, but Cornell did just disappear fully. And there's like moments where he almost like looks like Chase, but there's a moment that as it kind of like one of its claws kind of gets a little bit closer towards that aura where the light is, and it just like it pulls back, and then it goes for you instead, and it's gonna be a claw attack on you.
Cool.
For 19 to hit, only 4 piercing. Which is, you're not raging right now, right?
No.
Alright, so it'll be 4 piercing to you.
Damn.
and What's your AC?
Damn.
Does Bane matter here?
My AC is 14.
Oh yeah, so Bane won't matter. The one beside you, Desmond, he's going to move up closer to you. He's going to make a claw attack onto you. For 15 to hit.
Nope.
I believe that does not connect.
Damn.
This one across the way is going to do an acid shot onto Remy.
Damn.
Damn. No, he ain't.
No, he ain't. And that will finish there. Emerging from just a little bit above you guys, there will be one more.
Damn.
Probably should have brought him up before. That's fine. This is going to be another acid spray onto Remy.
Fucked up.
17 to hit, 3 acid.
Sorry, does
And that'll
Bane
finish their turn.
does Bane not does Bane apply to
That's one
attacks?
not banned.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay. And that'll be a top round area. You're up.
Oh, okay, though.
Get him.
And point of damage to you as well. And Desmond, I don't know if you took your miasma damage, but it is in the
I
minus one.
sure did.
Got it.
Well, I was just gonna say miasma damage, but that's only because I thought you were full HP. You're not full HP. I'm just yellow and I can't see. What's the condition on this one? Exactly.
They're banned.
Okay.
Banana.
I'm not sure if there's an actual Bane icon or not. I just kind of put something on there.
There is one, but it's kind of.
As long as we all know what it is.
Yeah, it's fine. Mind Sliver. This one.
Got it.
Actually, I'll Mind Sliver this one.
All right. And the intelligence check on it. 13. Yeah, definitely fails. So
It's not smart.
Not the smartest, no. Has been 1 point of psychic to it, and this one has -3 on its next save.
Yep. And I am going to push this forward. No, sorry.
Bonus action.
This thing.
Okay, push him back. Trying to push him like out towards the miasma water. Got it.
Yeah.
It will make a strength check to try and avoid that. What's the
13.
Oh, sorry, I did that on the wrong fucking thing.
It's spell check.
Okay.
I made it so it's the same. Because I'm lazy.
10, 12.
Yeah.
So I believe, yeah. Oh, sorry, it does fail, right?
Yeah.
So it is pushed back, and I'm pushing it back over there. All right.
Yeah.
Pushing that. I'm gonna make it do an acrobatics check to try and stay on land here, as is kind of like a half tile there.
There's a
Okay, it does manage to kind of like maintain balance. There is a point where it's kind of like teetering on like falling backwards into the water there, but it corrects itself.
It also deals 3 extra radiant damage because
yeah.
of radiant soul.
All right.
Wait, that's a
And-
cantrip?
That's
No.
nuts.
That's so
It's-
foul.
It's not a cantrip. It's my Icing transformation.
Yeah. All right. And sorry, how does that work on just like anytime you?
It's every time you can during it you have a flying speed of 30 feet, and once on each of your turns you can deal extra radiant damage to one target when you deal damage to it with an attack or a spell. So it's a spell.
Okay. Cool. All right. So as you cast that spell, you can see that there's like a small extra burst of that radiant energy around it, and you can see the creature like in response to it, like it reels back, and it's like its eyes almost kind of like light up, and like elements of even its chitinous body kind of like just like get burnt up, and it seems to have a lot heavier of an impact than you're expecting. It's a very, very bad reaction to it.
There is a wall here, so I'm gonna move this way, and I'm gonna fly up. No, I'm just gonna stay there. I'm done.
Oh yeah, I have invisible walls on the trees. Alright. Alrighty, Cornell. The invisibility fades off now.
Yes, sir. While I'm maintaining Bane, I suppose I will, yeah, Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
good
other
move.
options.
yeah, we landed on it. Okay,
Just use a bardic inspiration.
I don't have any left. I blew
Yeah,
them
I
all
know.
last session.
That's crazy.
We talked about that.
No
which one are you
names.
targeting?
No names.
I'm gonna do this guy right here. Just to
Max damage?
help out Brex.
Let's go.
I gotta come up with a spicy insult for this guy. Oh boy!
Definitely fails.
Yoko.
All right.
How you feeling, Bradley? What you got?
Can you put its? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just.
Just zoom in, bro.
Better watch out. This guy's metal arm's gonna hit you eventually.
Wow.
So who are you targeting with the vicious mockery?
Back.
Yeah.
Back.
Alright, Remy, you're up. And,
You're just slap
Remy,
him?
take your miasma damage.
Yeah.
Slapping him in the face with facts. Checkmate, atheists.
How low is this one? Is this one hit at all?
That one there, he's taking a little bit of damage. Not too much though. Currently,
What about this one?
that one and the one by Desmond and the one by Brex are about the same, taking a little bit of damage. The one that Era just damaged actually took a pretty big chunk of damage from her little extra burst. That one's actually looking the worst right now.
Okay.
And then there's this one down here that's untouched.
Alright, we'll come down here and she'll spawn her rigger.
Alright.
What'd you say?
Right here. No, right. Yeah, right here.
You should be able to drag it yourself.
Oh, where is it?
It's in the player folder.
Player.
I should see it.
I don't think we have
can't-
permissions to. We don't have
I can't
permissions to
drag.
make tokens. Do we?
Alright,
No,
that's what I got there.
because I can't do it for owl.
Okay. Thought I put it on. Oh, well, that's fine. That's where you want to
Sorry, do I need to be in it for it to activate?
The creature that you hit has to be in the range. So you could be standing
so
outside of it.
I do not need to be.
Yeah, only the target has to be in it, and then people you affect also have to be within the range.
Alright.
That's why things like the chakrams are a decent option. All right, 15. Unfortunately, not going to connect though, unless you want to harmonize.
It's a key point, right?
It is a key point for it, yeah.
No, she's not gonna do it.
All right, narrowly misses. Finish your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Brex, you're up.
Brex a little upset with his last swing against this guy. Will rage, and I'm gonna reckless attack his ass.
All right.
Oh, I gotta put on rage or something. How do I turn rage on so it adds to my modifier?
I put it on for you. It should be
Oh,
on.
you put it on. Okay.
I think if you just use it, it should also put it on.
If I use rage.
All right, but 20. Yeah, if you like actually roll the ability, I think it automatically puts it on you.
Yeah, it does.
I put it on at the same time anyway, though, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But 20 will definitely hit for 14 damage, and a bit of extra added to that. That one is looking too bad there.
Nice.
Still standing.
I'm gonna push it away using Crusher and
All right.
my other thing.
Right, and just to note, the hand you can only do it while you're raging because it's the aura only pops out when you're raging.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
You're the shadow hand.
I can only
I
use
believe
it when I'm raging?
all of those have to be. I believe all of them have to be actually during rage.
Oh, I didn't
Possibly.
realize
I'll
that.
double check that.
Oh shit. Okay, well that's awkward. I mean, not that they landed anyways.
Yeah, I don't think it's mattered at all. But...
Yeah. okay, that's good to know. All right. Yeah, push them away with pressure and then battering strikes.
Okay, yeah, going for the double push then.
Yeah.
You got it.
Push them away.
The game
from
knew
board.
that you shouldn't have used it, so it didn't let you succeed.
I'm gonna walk this way beside Cornell.
All right. And start your turn. Did you take your minus one damage?
Oh no, I didn't. All right, that should be my turn then.
You are now within light, so you won't be taking minus one damage next starting next turn. Desmond, you're up.
Alright, take my minus, my damage.
Yep.
And then since this guy is right here, let's go ahead and hit him.
All right.
Maybe. Hold on, let's see. I don't know why I rolled
Dang,
five.
suck.
That'll definitely connect there for 11 down to 10 due to piercing, and then additional 4 lightning. It's looking real bad, but it is technically alive still. You still have another attack here. For your bonus action if you want to take it.
Yeah, let's see if we can hit it again. Nope, sure can.
Unfortunately, not going to connect that time.
Fucking max damage rolls.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the first one's the one that has to crit. Unlucky.
Oh, wieners. Alright, yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right. To the Roach's turn. All right. This one over here, he's going to kind of clamber up a little bit. He's going to take a shot at you, Era, with his acid spray into the air. Does have enough range to do so. For 20 to hit, before acid to you. The one that you pushed away from you, Brex, he is going to acid spray you.
Nope.
For a 10 to hit, but he is also going to kind of run back a little bit, maintaining a little bit of distance.
Pussy.
And the other one over there is also going to shoot you with an Access Sprays on Rex.
Nope.
For a 12 to hit. And then the one beside you, Desmond, that one is going to use his action to disengage, and you're going to see as he kind of begins to burrow underground. And in that moment, he disappears. And you do not get an opportunity attack.
I don't? Oh, what a dickhead.
He disengaged to do it, so.
Alright.
And that will finish his turn. Era, you're up.
I guess I'll try the same thing. I will Mind Sliver that one first.
Mind Sliver now? Yeah. Intelligence.
And
Definitely
then
fails.
and then I'll push.
3, and then makes a strength save. Unfortunately, it's gonna resist that one.
But it would also take the radiant damage as well.
He does, and that's 3, so. Alright. Big damage. And that one's looking really bad now.
Okay, so and I'll fly up one.
Got it. Cornell, you're up.
Okay. Vicious Mockery, man.
Which one? This one down here is the one that's lower. This one's looking pretty bad.
Yes.
Alright. There'll be a wisdom on him.
That's what I like to see.
1 psychic. Alright, disadvantage on his next attack. Finish turn.
Yes.
Alright, Remy, you're up.
Alrighty. How far can I move? Just 30 feet. Alright. Come on. Cool. Unlucky.
Unfortunately, not going to connect. Well, really bad rolls on these so far. Finish turn.
Wait, how?
There's a flurry of blows as well.
Yeah.
One will connect. Sorry, which one are you attacking? There's the really damaged one, if you want. That one? Okay.
Oh, wait.
The bottom one there is looking really bad if you want.
Oh.
It's your call.
No, it's fine. I already.
Alright, this one over here, 4 damage to him, and that is actually 5 damage. Good old chunk of his face off. Finish turn. Alright, Rex, you're up.
Nice.
And also miasma damage on you, Remy, if you don't take it.
I don't have to take my asthma damage. I'm gonna walk over here.
You will take a moment the first time you step into it as well.
Oh, true. Right. Ow! I get below a half HP and I hold my arm and I say, "It's not over yet."
You're fucking stupid.
Val, what's wrong, dude?
You're fucking dumb.
Cringy anime quotes. Anyways, which one's looking more damaged?
The one below you.
Below me? Okay, let me attack
That one's
that
looking
one.
pretty bad.
I'll reckless attack it.
Alright, go for it.
Shift.
Can you say something like, imagine if I had a real lead?
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, 14 is not going to connect, though.
Bane? No? It doesn't affect their AC?
That's a different spell.
Wait.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll walk one step forward, and then I'm gonna bonus action try to move it into the wall with my Shadow Grasp.
All right.
Or bash it, or however it works.
That is not the right thing. 11, 13 does succeed.
Fuck.
That's a saving
No,
throw.
no,
and it's
that's
Bane.
actually-
Oh, that is
right.
actually
Oh, yeah.
that is a Bane.
Automatic fail.
All right, so where do you
Nice.
want to move it to? As anywhere within your aura, as you connect the hand onto it, you can essentially kind of chuck it somewhere. And if you can chuck it somewhere that is like a 10-foot or more distance, essentially it starts incurring like fall damage rules. So it's a d6 per 10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah. So if, like,
Oh,
for
I
example,
see.
like depending on your positioning, like for example, you could throw it like at the tree there if you want to like go this way, and I'll give that to you as a d6 damage.
Okay.
Up to you though, however you want to move it.
That's
Just an
actually so
example.
fucking OP. Oh my god.
If you keep them in place, the creature counts as grapple until the end of its next turn. Can I just grapple it? I'm gonna. Grapple gives me advantage on attacks, right?
No, it just all it does is just on their turn
Restrains
they're
them
going to
from
be
Okay.
zero.
Yeah, I'm gonna bang it against the tree.
All right, as
Whatever
you
that is.
chuck it over there, it will suffer a d6 of damage.
I roll it. Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'll take your roll.
No, I'm okay. I'm content with the 4.
All right. How do you want to do this, Brix?
Oh shit. I mean, there's nothing to it, I guess. My shadow hand will kind of pop out from my metal arm and just clutch it and throw it like a fastball and just whip it against the tree.
Yeah, the hand itself very much has like the wall masters from like Wind Waker kind of.
Yeah.
That's
what I was
a hand
picturing.
very similar to one of those. Yeah.
I was also
All right,
picturing ReZero, you know, the purple hands. They're kind of like the same thing almost.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah. Anyways,
Fish turn.
that's my turn now.
All right, Desmond, you're up.
Hooray! I'm gonna go for this guy up here.
Go for it. This one's looking real bad.
And we will go ahead and hit.
18 will definitely connect. How do you want to do this?
Yes. I mean, since I'm using like rapiers and stuff like that, probably just find whatever holes in very obvious armor,
All right,
Big man.
little chink in its chitin.
and then probably don't have enough like movement to do whatever. So I was here, so I used like 20. So I got like this. So, oh, you know what I do need to do? I need to take a bit of damage.
Yep.
I'm going to drink my. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna wait. Can I do that dodge thing we said? Is that still possible?
That's your action to do so. So unfortunately,
Oh, wieners. All right, then I'm just gonna wait. Nothing
All right.
else I can do.
back to the roaches. All right. Let's see. The one by you guys over here. The one by you, Remy, is going to take a claw attack onto you. Not going to connect. Off in the distance, you can see the roach that burrowed before reemerges, and in the moment that he reemerges, you see that very strangely, its body seems to have rebuilt slightly. It's been heated, even though it was only underground for a short period of time. It seemed to have healed a little bit of health, but it is going to take an acid spray attack onto you, Remy, as well. 18 to hit for 3 points of acid.
Can I deflect it?
Sure. I don't know if you'd want to catch it.
No. Wait, how much damage is it? No, I'm not gonna fucking deflect it.
Alright.
Cost keep away, this shit's expensive right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real, bro.
I believe that is all of them, though. And top of the round, Era, you're up. And Miasma as well, if you didn't do it.
Yeah. I will mind slivers.
Go for it. He will do a intelligence, so definitely fail. For psychic. Alright. Finish your turn. And also you deal the additional damage, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. What is it? It's
radiant.
what's the actual damage on it? I forgot.
It's 3. It's a flat.
It's 3. Okay.
My
Flat
level.
3. Okay. Oh, it's your level. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Got it. That one's looking pretty beat up now. So it's only this one, and both of them are... Yeah, these are the last 2 up, and they're both pretty bad. Even though this one healed, he is still looking pretty bad. Cornell, you're up. I'm sorry, Era, were you done, sir?
I'm just gonna move. Just don't worry about it.
Alright. And Cornell, you're up. Which one are you targeting?
That's Brex.
I'm
That
Brex.
one's Remy. Oh, okay.
All of them. No one's
Do we
safe
need
from
to give you the
Cornell's
chart as well
mockery.
for who's who?
It will make a wisdom save. 16 succeeds this time.
That's unlucky. Isn't it Bane though?
Yes, it is.
It's Bane and -1.
Yeah, unfortunately, that will not. Will still fail. Finish turn. Still movement if you want.
Oh, that's it.
All right, Remy, you're up, and minus 1 damage to you, Remy.
Ah.
23 will definitely connect, and due to its vulnerability, how do you want to do this?
Boom, bop, pow. It's dead.
All right. Easy enough that it perfectly kills it. The only currently the only one up is this one in the
Time
distance
to
there.
get serious.
Finish your turn.
Oh shit! Wait. Oh, it's someone up.
Yeah. You'd also get the resonating there, so if you want to resonate yourself, you can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just name myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fortunately, are you to have advantage on that?
Yeah. Oh my god, it's fucking one. God. Damn! Alright.
18 will connect for 7 bludgeoning to it, plus additional damage. It's looking real bad. Finish your turn.
Yeah.
Alright, Brex, you're up. Miasma.
Shit. XD. Rex is up. I'm sorry. I'm going to run over to where Remy is. Let's see here. Oh. Go there. Wow. I'm reckless attack this boy.
Go for it.
Maybe I'll land a hit.
Maybe.
We'll see about that.
No.
Nope.
Are you serious? I'm rolling at advantage, bro. What is happening right now?
Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, unfortunately 15's not going to connect.
All right.
Bane?
Roll a strength save.
Yeah, sure.
Bruh, this is foul.
Remember when I was slapping mages last
Bruh.
Just one shot at everything. Yeah, he does manage to...
It won't
Bane.
matter if you Bane.
Yeah, Bane.
Yeah, even on a 4 it won't matter. It's
Oh,
a 13
okay,
DC. Or sorry, it's a 13
No.
for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
even on a 4 it's a 13, so...
The saddest
Fine.
thing on your turn is like doing nothing and then having the fucking DM say, "Do you still have movement though?" It's like, oh, sick, thanks.
Do you still have movement?
Let me move around a little bit.
There.
little sidestep. How do you want to do this, Desmond?
Hey.
There we go.
You know, I'm gonna as many stabs as possible and let the lightning do the work.
Alright, easy enough, and miasma damage if you haven't taken that. But in that moment, it seems that all the roaches are dead. Let's drop initiative. As many of you are still currently in the darkness and miasma potentially still suffering damage, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
Not potentially suffering damage.
run out of the miasma and hang out with Cornell over here.
Alright, I'll give you guys that little,
I will take 1 damage to fly down, and then
Alright.
take another damage to push it forward 30 feet.
Alright, so essentially if you want to just keep pushing it, I'll say that I'm not going to bother with the athletics checks, I've decided. But if you can essentially get your full movement here because it's so light, and you can get a full 35 here because of your bonus action.
Okay.
So
For the
so
last
the-
one,
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, for the last one, I'll stay here, and so I won't take damage.
Cool. And yeah, from there you'd be able to just essentially shunt it all the way in without issue.
I mean, I have Mage Hand as well, if that works. It pushes 5 pounds. I don't know how easily it glides, but...
I'd say 5 pounds. You probably need something a little bit more than a mage hand.
Okay, then I'll just do it slowly.
2 mage hands.
But yeah, because you can do so from a range and you have the aura there to stand in, you'll be able to do so without issue the rest of the distance. But what's everyone else doing as Era just kind of flies over to the other side? How long does your rings last? Just a minute or just
1
minutes?
minute.
Okay. So over the course of this, your wings would probably wear off as you're doing only 5 feet per thing.
Yeah.
Anyone else doing anything?
Oh, I'll probably just run back to the teleporter. Slightly injured.
I'm gonna go through the teleporters, seeing that we're pretty much done here.
Alright. Era, as you're kind of standing over there, you would see that there is like a kind of the mouth of a cave here. It just kind of leads up a little bit. Out of the corner of your eye, if you kind of look in, you would see another light Anamika pillar as another kind of safe spot. If you wanted to potentially push on and explore that area, it's up to you. But you are able to get your Dark Anamika into place. Assuming that's where you want to put it at the end of the track.
Yeah. Can I just send Gideon?
Sure.
Well, actually, let me check if it can even, like...
I will say as well, from before, Gideon didn't take damage, presumably because he didn't leave the light. Even though he is a construct, he will still suffer max maneuver.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at how much it could suffer before it gets.
Yeah, he would have a few turns.
He has 1 turn, actually.
Oh, is it only 1? Okay, I thought he was like 4 health.
No.
Okay.
1. I'll just dash.
Okay. In that brief window, you will still suffer a point of damage.
Yeah. That was 2 damage.
But you were able to kind of head over here, and it does look like it keeps going over like kind of the ridge, and it kind of overlooks the battlefield there. Towards the very edge of this path, you're able to see another tree. Make a perception check.
Okay.
From this distance, and kind of like glancing over, and thankfully, even with your dark vision doesn't really do much, and it's actually like pretty well lit. Hanging down from like some of the higher points of the trees, you can see in the distance probably like what look to be like probably apple-sized like little fruits of some kind. They have like a bit like a darker, like purplish hue of sorts. Unsure what they are, but you do at least take note of them. Currently, you can see 6 of them.
Would I potentially be able to identify what they are?
What they are?
Yeah.
So you can make a nature check.
Okay. Oh. Unlucky.
Not too sure about the ecology of whatever's growing in this land.
How tall is this? Like, can I
It's about like a 40-foot drop. Like this little like cave mouth kind of goes like it's an upwards incline you're climbing up here.
Oh wait, so can I like slide down without just?
Yeah, you
like,
could slide
dying?
down.
Okay. Oh,
You might potentially. It's enough that you might potentially incur some damage here. It might be like an acrobatics check, but it won't. It's not like so steep that you jump off. You'll take like 4d6 type of thing.
Okay.
You might take some.
Well, I have to go that way anyways, so might as well. I'm just gonna dash and get some apples.
All right.
Take however much HP away from me as you want without killing me.
All right. So dashing over will be a point. How are you looking to get your apples?
Just grab him with Mage Hand.
Okay. Each apple that you take, because it's a separate action, it's going to be a point of damage, so it's up to you. But you do take one flat one, just running over to the tree, though.
So, okay, guys. Let me precisely calculate this. This is 40 feet. Can I slide down that in 1 turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1, 3, 4. Sorry. From here, I can dash. That's 1 turn, pretty much. I'll take all of them.
All right. So in that point, so there was 4. Or did I say 6?
You said 6.
So 6. Okay, yeah. So if you want to take each, that'll be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And you also took the 1 from running over, yeah.
I will now.
All right. And if you want to just kind of like casually, kind of try and like head down the cliffside, make an acrobatics check.
Risky.
You managed to catch yourself, thankfully. Kind of like you find probably what's probably the least steep section. You kind of like at one point a little bit of like the rock kind of like comes a bit loose and you kind of trip, but you manage to catch yourself. You feel as if you slide down a few extra feet
Okay.
cautiously.
Run
But
to
if you want to
back
dash
to the
over
hole.
there, that'll be 1 more point of damage.
Okay. Please don't tell me there's regular ass apples.
All right. Are you investigating them now, or do you want to head back? And everyone else, did you head back immediately, or are you waiting for Era?
Brad said he was going immediately. I probably would just.
Yeah. So
follow
Brad.
suit.
So Cornell's gone. Sorry. Everyone else gone? No. Sorry.
I would probably follow suit.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Would have waited.
All right.
I'll just go through with Remy unless she wants to stay.
Yeah, but Remy, as Era approaches you, can see she has got like the 6 little like strange fruits, and they're like very like bumpy in a way, and like almost like ridged and like a hard like coarse shell of sorts on the outside, but they're about apple size, a little bit more like kind of pear shaped roughly. But as you kind of like see Era kind of run back, you can see a lot of her skin is just like has this like darker like purple tinge to it, and like small like little bits of like necrotic veins just erupting like from her eyes. Bits of like her fingertips are like darkened, almost like a bruised color, and it's just like almost like stains all across her body. And even you suffered a little bit of it as well, just being exposed to the miasma. But Era's looking really rough as she has reclaimed these little fruits for you. But she's alive.
I thought there was another path, but it just loops around. So I thought might as well grab the strange looking fruits.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Alright.
But, if you guys are heading back through, I'll pop you into the
Now I will take a look at them.
Alright.
Unless we're just moving on right away. To do something.
Let's see. Looking through it. Actually, did I make a head for this?
Why is my token always in this corner?
I assume everyone has a token over there. Or at least most do. Okay, sorry, I don't actually have a handout for it. Strangely enough. All right, but I'll say in this moment, Era, as you kind of like take a little bit of a moment to kind of examine it, and from afar it was hard to tell, but you gather that a fruit or any sort of like life that is able to kind of sustain, growth in a miasmic aura like that probably has properties in it or something like nutrients in it that are probably like naturally be able to assist another creature in surviving it. When you eat one of these for 1 minute, you'll be immune to miasmic effects.
Okay.
And you have 6 of them.
I'll eat all.
Only lasts for 1 minute though.
Harry.
I'm eating all at the same time.
Eat
I'm
all of
gonna
them,
build
straight
up
to your
an
thighs,
immunity.
dude.
I need to build up an immunity. Yeah, actually, so it's 6, right? So everybody gets 1, and my thighs gets 1.
Perfect.
Nice.
Oh my
Everybody.
god.
Right. But
Everybody.
as Era returns back, looking very, very battered from the miasma on the other side of taking a bit of a risk there to push through it a little bit and see what she might find. You return back, quiet on this side. There's just that ever-present, this dust and must that hangs in the air. That fire that the Dagonai had lit before is still kind of crackling off in the distance. You kind of look around, and it's quiet. There's no sound. It's just you, but despite being around, the 4 others of you, you still feel this sense of isolation, loneliness, unsure of what lies further in, where the remainder of the Dagenhai are, where Mila is, what any of this that's going on really means. That's what I'll pick up next week.
Oh shit.
Where the fuck's Cornell?
He's
Huh?
underneath Brex.
Oh, Brexit.
No, he's on top of me. It's more like
Sorry, I'm a big guy. I didn't see you under me, dude.
hey, that metal arm's a little bit stiff in my asshole there, Brix. You might,
Put some lube.
Inspiration?
Airs his thighs.
Oh. I think we gotta give it to Bob for discovering this.
Yeah, definitely. No, seriously, go to Air's thighs.
just a token.
I can't think of anyone to honor.
Honor? What? Think
Or,
fucking honor right now?
sorry. Wait.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
Honor him.
To give inspiration to.
Air's thighs.
To
That's it.
nominate.
That's literally it.
To honor.
Yo, can we just call them honors now, moving forward?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Who gets honor this game?
Dumb.
Honor roll.
I'd like to use my honor to see Jurgen's cock size, please.
I can't believe that. Fucking lakes.
He's dead now.
Lakes on cherry.
Alright, good session.